Look, you see I never been one for the games, so you better think twice before you even try to step in my lane. My pen game so lethal with a rupture your veins, then penetrating your thoughts and exploding your brain, and have you shook like Fox got ball every game. And yeah, we on the same court, but we ain't ballin' the same. Oh yeah, I'm that nice, even without the ends. Boy, I'm cold as ice. These rappers need writers for hits. A bunch of poltergeists, I'm nasty. Even if you both, you couldn't pass me. Now give me the torch, but don't gas me. I'm everlasting, so I can't never let them quiet me. I'm the one that's known to beat the odds and put a strain on society.
Oh, yo, what's up? Welcome to the S.O.S podcast, the Strain on Society, the most honest hour and change of your day. What's up? We coming to you live again at this particular time. Hey, on this particular day, Wednesdays. My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. This gentleman, down below. That's how you feel about y'all 341 weeks in a row. This gentleman to my left, he goes by the name of.
I am Dion So Professional.
And you know it's real when you say professional, not professional. And we are the S.O.S podcast. Some podcast. Yeah, there we go. Hey, that shit. I flew through it this week. I got through it. Look at that shit.
Oh shit, a minute 25.
Hey, look, I was done already. I acknowledged it. I was already coasting.
That nigga, that's perfect, nigga.
Hey, look.
Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, accomplished. I'm also just waking up from like a 2.5 hour nap. So, hey, that
naps.
This nigga every Wednesday like, oh shit, I got some shit to do. Let me go to sleep.
Hey, look. I be limping through the fucking week, man. This shit just be like.
Aha! Welcome to our world.
Hey, look.
Hey.
Yeah,
Summer is over now, ain't it?
Oh man, I'm an old man. Hey, look. How was my week? I'm just going right to it. Hey, look. Yeah. We went to homecoming this weekend.
Who's homecoming?
Oh, NIU.
Yeah.
So we went there for the homecoming. Had a blast. It was big fun. Old than a motherfucker. I'm not really suited at this point in time in my life for 3 consecutive days of kicking it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't need like the whole weekend to kick it. I could kick it on like the one day and be done with all of the debauchery that I need. I'm cool. But no, we did a bowling night Friday. Shit didn't start till 9.
Okay.
We had to drive out there. It's an hour away. So we get there a little late. I'm always ready to go. Like, I don't need much. I can walk in and see these people that I ain't seen in 20 years. Because it's 20 for us in college at this point.
Hey, Norm! And then out.
Right. Oh shit, it was good seeing Norm, man. I had a ball with Norm.
Say I'm good for 2 Norms and I'm out.
Man.
Hey, Norm!
Man. I'm out this
remember that time finally.
Hey, look, remember that finally I never had so many 5-second conversations before. Hey, we're done. Hey, what's up? How's things been going? Oh, okay. We're done. We have no more conversation left. There's nothing else to talk about.
But do you understand why that is, right?
Because I don't know these motherfuckers.
It's because you're not forthcoming on your social media platforms, and they will have more to be nosy about. If you're more involved in social media, whether it's talking to them, talking to yourself, they will have a plethora of shit to talk to you about when they see you. Shit that they just watching you do every day and not interacting with you and none of this shit. And they will talk to you about it then with no shame. And I always go, motherfucker, why did you say this on the fucking post?
Hey, make no mistakes. I wasn't saddened by the length of these conversations.
Oh, then why the fuck you bring it up?
Oh no, it was I'm bringing it because it's good enough for me. Hey, how you doing? Okay, now and move.
Hey, Norm.
I reconnected with you in those 3 seconds. I'm done. I don't need nothing else. I'm satiated. Pause. I'm satisfied in this motherfucker at this point. But we did that shit. We did the tailgating the next day. Tailgating was pretty cool. It was weird to do it without a tent because I'm naturally not a social motherfucker. I realized I like my tailgate in my tent, and I just sit in my tent. And if you happen to stumble upon where I'm at, and you go, hey, and then that's about it. But you ain't got no tent, no anchor. You got to walk around. So you got to aid into a bunch of other motherfuckers that you would not have bumped into otherwise. So that was fun. We got to experience the fuck because we went to a PWI with a lot of
Caucasians.
it was a lot of colors. I felt there was a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they had the stadium be the line of demarcation between us and them.
Hey.
What?
Hey. I hate to interrupt. I actually don't hate to interrupt.
You don't.
But I like to stop this now. We're finna strike this PWI shit from the lexicon, from all of the world. Because the fucking reason we came up with HBCU, because they all PWIs.
Yeah.
Except for the HBCUs.
Right. So there's no you went to college, nigga. So if you don't say you did a fucking HBCU, you know what you went to? A PW fucking I. There's no reason for that term to exist.
Hey, look, the reason for the term is existing is to give weight to HBCUs. Because if you have to make a distinction that you went to a PWI and not just say a normal college, then that's saying, hey, wait. So the HBCUs ain't normal. So it's giving a carve out for everybody. It's like if white people had to be African American or had to be Irish Americans.
No, actually,
you got to be a French American, motherfucker. You got to be a German American. Like
what it's doing is all lives mattering. The term HBCU.
No, I don't think it's doing that. I think it's doing the opposite of that. I think it's doing the opposite of that.
No, that's exactly what it's doing.
Hey, look, fam, we gonna keep going. I don't have no other evidence to give you in this argument. This could be one of those. I don't know, and then we move on instead of 30 minutes down a nothing rabbit hole. So they separated the Negroes and the non-Negroes by the stadium. The non-Negroes were on the west side of the stadium, and all the Negroes was on the east side. And it was very, very different because we walked through the west side first to get to the east side. We went a roundabout way. You know how you drive through good neighborhoods? Then reach a bad neighborhood? It was sort of like that, but the neighborhood wasn't bad. It was just like different.
It was different.
So you on the other's side, and it's all this space. The sun is over there. The sun's on the west side of the stadium. For some reason, it was mad sunny. Bountiful of space. It felt like the plains of Wyoming. It was sunnier and also 3 degrees cooler, if you can imagine that. Because we had on sweatshirts and we never for once was like, man, it's hot out here. It was just really, really comfortable. They got all these fucking RVs out here. Everybody got tents. They had a row of NIU branded tents. Like you couldn't be over here in our section if you ain't got an NIU tent. Not a red or a black tent, an NIU tent. Attached to their RVs. They did that shit correctly. They had a whole motherfucking conversion van that was a bar. And I don't even know how you do a vehicle that's a bar and get away with that shit when you get pulled over. But he had a whole fucking bar in a van. Open up the doors. It was shelving with liquor and shit. He had high boy tables out in his little area, this little staging area. Motherfucker had a bar in his van, and it had a lounge for his tailgate.
Black man are cool as fuck.
Hey, look, that shit was cold. So
black man cool as fuck though. We go, you know what? We poor, so we finna make this dope. That nigga that made a bar into a van.
Hey, this was a white man. I was on the other side. I didn't get to.
You said a white boy.
I thought you said the bro. I didn't know you said white boys. I thought you said
No, I said it was a brother. You said it was a white boy did this shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it. I thought
I
it was.
was still on their side. I wasn't on our side.
Yeah.
I
So,
wasn't in here.
oh yeah. So they had a stage. They had motherfuckers performing with the guitars and shit. They had a bunch of shit. You saw it was like college game day. You saw like
was planned.
You saw the Twisted Tea people and shit. You saw insurance motherfuckers trying to sign you up for shit and give you free things. You saw all of that. They had apparel set up, shops and shit. Like it was all kinds of things. They had children playing, running around, frolicking and shit. And so we walk around. Now we headed to the east side, and the way we did it, we went around a big loop, and you could go directly from the east side to the west side, from one parking lot to another. So we saw
the Negro sign.
all these other people. We saw other people trying to go to their side, but they had to cross our side to get there. And our side had way different music. So you get to see all these old white people faces coming from listening to all this music. Like, wait, this can't be it. No, this is not it. And then you see the transition from they start hearing their own music.
And there we go.
We saw the frowns.
Upside down?
The smiles transitioning to frowns as we went further to the east side. So they were smiling and then they were frowning as we walked further towards our side. So we were like, wait a minute. So they hearing our shit, getting mad, and then they start hearing their shit. They like, oh, okay. They need to get relaxed.
Hey. So did you was you walking through like, all right, white people are getting angry. I'm feeling more comfortable now. I feel like I'm closer to black people because white people are steady. The further I walk, the angrier white people look.
Hey, look, I bullshit you not. Candace got it on tape because she was recording this shit as we was walking. We went from hearing whatever Dave Matthews Band cover they were playing to walking towards the Negro side and hearing Jeezy, HKs, I need to join it. That was literally the song we listened to as these motherfuckers just walking back like, I don't know about this. Oh my God, there goes the neighborhood. And then they're like, oh shit. Oh, wait, nah. Here goes the neighborhood. Here you go. All right, never mind. So there was a lot of shoe going on with them. So we get to our side, and immediately there's a difference. The music is way different. It's way more crowded, and then you start seeing the people setups. And where I was seeing a lot of RVs, I'm now seeing a lot of U-Haul trucks, which wasn't bad. I ain't even gonna hate on them for doing that. Because you got to get shit out here when you're trying to get shit out here. But it was all these U-Haul trucks lined up. Like, niggas ain't got shit. But we trying to get it together.
Yeah.
So
hey, niggas tailgated the tailgate.
Tailgate to tailgate. And so it was the Negroes and the more late and raunchy of the other peoples, because they definitely had their girls dancing on tables and shit as we was walking through. But then you can further get into the inner city of the encampment, and it was all us. It was the inner city of the encampment. It was all us, and we all huddled together and created a bunch of shoulder bumping and rubbing moments, and a lot of heat because it was hot than a motherfucker. But you saw all of us trying our hardest to tailgate. Well, nobody went to the game. But
niggas just wanted to kick it outside the game.
Motherfuckers just want to kick it outside the game, and that ain't just a us specific thing. It's a them specific, because ain't no way in hell you finna tell me you got this whole RV setup, generator setup, you got a TV and a couch, and you finna go in. I don't want to leave my kid's iPad in the car and walk in somewhere, let alone pack up a big 75-inch TV and roll it in here real quick.
God damn it. See, now I want to find out.
Didn't Bill used to roll around like that?
Who that?
Ben.
I didn't know.
Ben used to roll around like that. Big 75-inch ass TV in the back of his pickup truck and tailgated with that motherfucker.
Damn.
Nigga, that's your friend. Why the fuck do I know this about your friend?
I didn't know he had a pickup truck, number one. Hey, look, man, I don't know these motherfuckers like that. I don't know nobody.
Yes,
Don't be talking
Ben.
to me.
Yes, Ben used to show up to your functions, nigga. The functions with y'all in a pickup
Yeah,
truck.
I know him. I just didn't know the pickup truck.
In a pickup truck with a 75-inch TV in the back of that motherfucker. Matter of fact, I think he was one of the first people I've ever seen do that shit, where it wasn't a fucking designed for the truck. Like that nigga just brought a TV and a generator in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool when he did it. I'm just saying, I think he was one of the first motherfuckers I think ever seen do that shit.
Yeah, but nah, the shit was dope. The game was dope. We lost like a motherfucker, but nobody knew because nobody cared. This is how we were set up as an alumni association. Game started at 3:00, so they had tailgating on the schedule. Then they had a day party on the schedule. You know what time my day party started?
4 o'clock.
3:00. Game started at 3. You know what time my party? 3. Niggas ain't give a fuck about that game. So we went to the tailgate, did that shit. Then we went to the day party because we didn't give a fuck about that game either. And these motherfuckers lost. So it was like, yeah, feels just like homecoming.
Yeah.
Had a day party in the middle of the day. It was cool. Oh shit. Hey, bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. I died not to you, right? So Candace had a gig Saturday night. So we at the day party. She had to like leave the day party a little bit earlier. She left at like 5. We was in there from 3 to 5, kicking it, chilling, bumping into motherfuckers. We bump into some girl that you know how you don't really remember motherfuckers until like, after the fact. So it was a big hey. But she hit me. Hey, Chuck. Oh, hey, Candace. All of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Big knew us.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, old friend, chum. So I walks Candace to the car, and then I come back in. Soon as I come back in, I'm going to the bar. I'm stopped by this same chick. Said, hey,
she's like,
my girl trying to holler at you real quick. She said, my girl trying to holler at you real. Who? So I turn around and go over there like, hey, and she was like, I just want to let you know you gorgeous, and you just like, wait a minute, bitch. Hold on.
Wife.
You sent me over here to get hollered at, bitch? Really? When you said holler, I thought she was like, hey, Jack, remember me from chemistry, whatever.
Right.
It was none of that. It was, nigga, I want to fuck you. Wait, you go just, how you sending me you was just, hey, girl.
Wow.
Literally just, hey, girl, and my wife. Now you trying to set me up with some other random, your friend that thought I was attractive.
Wow.
Bitches ain't shit. Also, it's true. Don't go to homecoming alone. I'm gonna just say, if your girl is at homecoming, hey, look, you know if you got a trustworthy woman, and if she's not upright and trustworthy, then don't send that bitch to homecoming by herself. Because one of these niggas is gonna fuck her. This is what's gonna happen. These niggas is nasty. It's just nasty work, motherfucker. So I get my drink and I'm standing there trying to be by myself. I'm away from motherfuckers. Nigga run up on me. Hey, before anything happened, slaps the shit out me. I got a drink in my hand, fam. You can't just hit my arm like that.
Yo.
Drink all on my motherfucking sleeve and shit. Like, oh my God. And he didn't even realize he did it. He's like, hey, nigga, I got a drink in my hand. Man, you're jostling. You're jostling me. Let's not do that. What the fuck?
He had a few drinks in his system.
Had that shit happen. I had a chick drop spread eagle in front of me, and I know she was presenting because I wasn't around anybody. I was like 15 feet away from motherfuckers, and then her and 2 buddies come within like 2 feet of me for no reason. And then this bitch is dancing. She drops right down, spread eagle, facing me. Just popping. Is this a catch predator?
Wait, was she facing you or was the eagle facing you?
You say what?
Was she facing you or was the eagle facing you?
She's facing me. So the eagle is when they flap like that, right? With their legs.
Huh?
Right. She's facing me doing that. Why are you facing me?
No, I'm saying so she's sitting down on the ground making snow angels.
No, not snow angels. That's when it's when they on they feet still, but they drop down, put the stress on their knees. You've never seen a motherfucker get the eagle on? Drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
I don't be
that?
places where bitches. Hey, people pay
I'm,
me to be
I'm
there.
not going to demonstrate it. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You
I don't be
explain
places
it.
where people be dancing, motherfucker. Every place I'm at, a motherfucker paid me to be there, so they don't be dancing.
Oh well, yeah, she was dancing directly in front of me, but
So
like not
Eagle is
on
the
me.
what now?
It's still when you drop down, you're on your feet still, but your knees are really, really bent. It's like a squat, and then you start to move your legs in and out.
What? So you be flapping and shit?
Yeah, that's what they call the eagle. Get your eagle on, girl. Nelly made it famous, fam. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
Anyway, she's doing this. I'm like, there's no reason you're doing this in front of me. Other than somebody told you to come do this in front of me because we finna get this nigga once and for all. Like I feel like I was back at school. The motherfucker was trying to set me up to do to do the dummy
like you was on
and fuck
three-way.
up a happy home.
Like you was on three-way.
Yeah, like I was on three-way. Yeah. Candace got a lot of friends down there who, you know, may or may not think that I'm suitable enough for her and her pious and her pristine, state. So he want to set a motherfucker up. And I think that was what they was trying to do. Yet again. Fun times. Needless to say, I didn't go to the after party. I went and got some sharks, went to the hotel, started eating, fell asleep in front of a plate of chicken. Like, yeah, it was successful.
Yeah, it sounds like the best way to end the night.
Best way to end the fucking night. Candace calling me like, I'm back. We finna go out. I ain't wake up till 2:00.
Damn, Sunday afternoon?
Hey, look, that Sunday morning, 2:00, 2 a.m. I ain't even know she was back. I wake up like, where my chicken at? First of all, I went to bed. It was like when he was talking about that knocked out shit. It was you disoriented when you wake up at 2:00 in the morning after you fell asleep at like 9:30.
Oh damn, you was early in the game.
Oh, it was a day party. That shit was I must have left there probably like
early in the game.
I left early than the motherfucker from the day because hey, look, I'm never leaving late from nothing Northern got to offer. I've been to and I know leaving when the shit gets over with is never the move.
Yeah,
it's for me. It's not the move for me. I get noticed at that place, and I don't know all you motherfuckers that notice me first sometimes. It's like that nigga came and slapped the shit out of my arm. Yeah, I ain't see him. If he was somebody that had bad memories, he might have aimed a little higher for a slap. You know what? I don't know if he was trying. I don't know if he had bad aim or not. That motherfucker might have hit the shoulder and just changed his mind. You know what? I ain't even mad no more. How you doing, man? Yeah. So I'm old, but these instincts still kick in. I get the fuck out, and you're not setting me up. Boy, I'm too swift on my toes. I'm too tight.
Pause.
Wait, that's a pause. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Nah, I'm tight. I'm too tight, nigga. Shit. I ain't too loose.
Too tight. Too tight insinuates you want to be looser.
Hey, you know what? I'm the whatever the appropriate amount of tightness is supposed to be. I'm that.
That's even palsier, nigga.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. But no, homecoming was fun. I'm gonna do that shit again. I like to go down there with people though that I actually fuck with. It would be nice to do that as opposed to just going down there and seeing people that I used to know 20 years ago. I still talk to people that went to Northern. I still talk to them. None of them want to come. None of them. But hey, it is what it is. I couldn't be part of the change unless I got down there first. I was down there. NIU homecoming, it is the shit. It's just I'm old. So I had my fun my way. I'm gonna stand over here.
And see, you either a day party or a night party, but you're not both.
I'm definitely not both. Oh, and they had a brunch on Sunday. That shit was more my speed than anything. I had a chair the entire time, and there was food, and I had my bottle. I put it on the table, and I was just drinking. Like that was me. That was for me. This is my type of party. This is my type of party type of shit.
You a brunch nigga?
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a brunch nigga. Hey, look, you get. It's always gonna be sweet and savory shit to eat. You got alcohol, and you have a seat. If this is not a recipe for a good time for an old motherfucker, I don't know what is.
Hey, I get it. Because I'm a kickback nigga. Like, crib, bottle, smoke, TV, entertainment, music, whatever. Possibility of a card game, I'm good.
A card game? We didn't play cards. We could have. But again, it was the lack of my immediate like circle of motherfuckers from there not being there. So
Yeah.
ain't finna get no phase game going with these motherfuckers. I don't even know y'all. Trying to be nice and say hi to motherfuckers that you don't know if you remember or not. You say hi to Roma. So you don't remember me? No. Sorry.
Nigga got cut and peated. Cut and peated. Nigga never knew you, fam.
Hey, look. I was in line. It might have been. She said that happened to me though. That did happen to you. No,
you got cut and peated?
Girl, hey, you can tell the candidate. You can tell a story.
Hey, I get cut and peated every fucking day. When you're attractive, people cut and peat you all the fucking time. It's this, super bad bitch on my Facebook page right now trying to convince me we knew each other at SIU. Like, bitch, I don't know you. I would have definitely boned you if I knew you back then. Now, you could get to know me now because now you're a single mother and that's what you want to do and you think I'm attractive. So, cool. But don't try to convince me I knew you back then, motherfucker, because I didn't. I didn't know you at all back then. And she described me to a T and everything I was doing and all of that shit. So, clearly, she was a fucking fan. But I didn't know her at all. And I started calling motherfuckers, and they started telling me how I should know her because she would kind of would buzz around my crowds. But I'm like, no, nigga, I'm for sale. Has she just told me that she was interested?
You could have just bought me. You had to go
Hell
for all
yeah,
these.
bitch. And back then, I was going for cheap if you was pretty. And she kind of cute now. I don't know what she looked like back then because she may have been fat back then because bitches hit their stride after college. Some bitches hit their stride after college. She's nice. Nah, bitch, I don't know you. And I'm in, and I ain't trying to get nah. You blew it.
Yeah. What she said to you, Candace? Because she was trying to tell her how she knew her. She was like,
hey, in college, I was the head director of the choir. It was like 100 members in the choir. And we were called Northern Black Choir. So we called ourselves NBC. So we were in the crowd of people and she said something and I, in passing to us and they said NBC. I said, oh, NBC? And she's like, Candace, are you serious?
You should have said, yes, I'm very serious. Who are you?
She's like, you don't know me? Candace, you don't know me? And I was like,
But Candace is a special case though. I don't think this is anything. I did the same shit to you, nigga.
She said,
I did the exact same shit to you, nigga.
That is very true. So Candace, she should take it personally.
Like, I'm like, Candace, you don't know me, nigga. I'm like, fam.
Yeah.
Candace, your name is Candace. The first time I saw you at Northern, your name is fucking Candace.
Yeah.
And you was like, nah, I don't know you, nigga. And I'm like, okay. All these pictures in my house and you says differently. No, nigga, no. She looked at me like, nigga, no.
I didn't know her, and Jack was like, she was also in the
I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about the girl at the table, nigga.
What?
Yeah, so you gotta. Oh no, it was more than people.
Brunch, Candace.
You got a fucking history. You're building a reputation
Oh, the other girl, yes.
Yeah.
There was
Candace memory.
another one. She sat next to me and she said same thing. You almost like, and she was like, "When was the last time I was at your house? Was it?" And I'm like, "I don't."
That was the one that you didn't know, Candace. That was the one who said, "I was over your house on 100 and whatever."
Yes, right.
We never lived
She started
there.
off saying, "When was the last time at your house?" It must have been pre-COVID. And I'm sitting there in my mind thinking, like, you were never at my house.
Not pre-COVID.
And I said, and I was curious. I was like, maybe it was when we was in Indiana when we threw a lot of parties. So I was like, oh, Indiana. She was like, nah, on 100 or something. I'm like, live on okay. So I kind of was like, played it off. Like, I don't, and I was like, I don't know. No, that's never happened.
Hey.
But I never told her that never happened. I just let her think it happened.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't tell her. I did not live there. It's not me.
See, I'm glad of little stories like this because it always proves that I'm fucking different.
Well, Jock would have said so. I think I did say, on that, but I kind of let it go because I didn't feel like having that conversation because I didn't remember who she was at all anyway. But I kind of, her face was familiar, but I didn't know her name and I didn't know how I knew her. So I was like, let me just not be in the same situation where the other girl was like, how you not remember me? And feelings was just too hurt for me not to know who she was. So I was like, I didn't want to repeat of that. So I kind of let that slide.
But see, this is why I like being me, because that shit has happened to me too with you. But I was exactly right. So I be different in every one of these cases. I may look and appear like people in y'all lives that do these things to y'all, but I be different. I actually knew your ass from the exact moment I told you I knew you.
Yeah, but that was like kindergarten.
I mean, all I'm saying is I'm different. People will walk up to you and say they knew you from 115th. I will walk up to you and have the same exact fucking thing. And I will look like a crowd of people that has done some shit to you before, but I won't be that person. So everybody need to let it the fuck go. I am different. Yeah, everybody need to let it the fuck go. I am different. I may look like somebody that did some shit to y'all before. It may sound the same.
It's not me.
It's not me, and it's not even remotely close.
Hey,
I got that habit of fucking falling in that gray area of some shit that looks like some shit that look like some shit.
Just
I'm
play
me.
the Shaggy. Just play the Shaggy. It wasn't me.
That is true because I could have told her wasn't the case because I actually don't know what happened at that party that she thinks or whatever she thinks happened at my house.
She might have made you an accessory to a goddamn murder. Right. You didn't even know. I see. That was confirmation that she was there. So,
right, we got her. Dispatch, we got her.
Nigga been trying to get you since NIU. Trying to get you at that party since Northern.
Hell no.
Definitely a setup.
Setup. I don't do none of that shit. I don't know you. I don't know you. I only knew a couple motherfuckers up there that I really knew that I had more than like 3 seconds of conversation to have.
Hey y'all, I think I found the world's most fire fucking.
Is it Jamba? Jamba Juice?
Fire fucking goddamn fruit snacks. These shits is a motherfucking hit. Jamba Juice fucking fruit snacks.
Better than Welch's.
Better than what these motherfuckers. You see, it only 14 packs in this big ass box, right? Nigga, I ain't never seen a box that needed air. They needed you to feel special. I'm paying $13 for 14 packs of fucking fruit.
How big are the packs?
Not big at all. I wish I would say I bust all mine down and I eat them all at once, but they're normal size fruit snacks.
Hell no.
Yeah, damn.
Nah, fam. First of all,
no reason for this box to be this big, right?
There's no reason at all.
$13 though for 14 packs. So that's why the fuck they wanted it this big.
They're using CD box principles.
Yes. So you don't feel like you just got gypped. It's gypped racist.
Yeah.
Hey, but that was my week.
That's not even a race. Are they considered a race of people? The fucking Arabs at this point, right?
Hey, look, I don't even know. It sounds like hate speech.
It does. It all sounds bad.
Right.
Hey, we didn't talk about shit this week. We're finna wing this whole episode.
I mean, we got topics.
One.
I mean, that's
one I can put in there today.
We got topics. No, that was my week, gentlemen. I'm old. How were your weeks? Anything of note?
Oh shit, I'm starting to go to so many. My week was I got so many doctor's appointments that they called me and tell me I got an appointment on a day. And I'm like, all right, well, I knew it. It was a whole different doctor. I thought they was calling, remind me about an appointment I had that day. They was calling to schedule an appointment for that day and called me today and told me I missed that motherfucker.
Oh shit. No call, what? No show?
No call, no show, right? And then the motherfuckers, and it was the doctor I actually need to see, the fucking cancer doctor. But and then the motherfucking my medical insurance called me again. They talking about I'm finna get canceled because I'm using them too much. Like, this is the fuck I pay for. What
yeah, insurances don't like when you actually like make them pay for shit.
Nigga, we didn't know you was gonna catch cancer, nigga. We only told you that shit.
We collect checks. We don't write checks. We collect checks. That's the
we cure cancer. We write checks.
we are insurance. We don't insure people.
Right. We assurance. We assure you ain't gonna be insured, motherfucker. You didn't read the fine print. We are assurance companies.
Go find out. Fuck around. Go to the doctor one more time, nigga.
That's basically what's been said.
So am I still in Max?
Hey, so I said, she said, yeah, we just didn't want you to because the motherfucker called me about some money I made in August. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, you made a couple dollars in August, nigga. Said, what the fuck does that got to do with y'all? Like, well, the price of the prescriptions when you own Good RX is based on. I'm like, what?
We had you on the sliding scale.
So the motherfucking Viagra's that I was just playing around with that I shouldn't have gotten no way. Y'all is government. Oh, I found out how they are taking $900 off in pills. It's government backed. Found out today, nigga. It's government backed. And they be all up in your business if you sign up for that shit. But anyway, the motherfucker said, you made a couple dollars in August, man. And we gonna need 600 of those Viagra dollars back. I'm like, what? Man, you can kiss the tip of my penis. And they said, well, we glad we talked to you. I say, so does that mean my shit's still in good standing? He's like, we glad we talked to you. I'm like, hey, that's obvious, man. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we got you. We got your own record.
She said, I'm glad I talked. I said, I don't know. She said, I don't know, but I'm glad I talked to you. Because if I didn't talk to you, then I would have just had to shut you off.
It's in the system. It's going in. It's in my notes.
Right. She's like, I'm the one in charge of it. I don't know yet. I have to do. She was the first motherfucker I've ever heard be genuine with that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm in charge of your shit, and I ain't weighed on your shit yet. Usually they be like, oh, you're fine. You're fine. Just cut your shit off when they get off the phone. That bitch was like, I don't know, nigga.
I'm gonna think about it. I'm trying to be a better Christian. I'm trying to be a better Christian, but
oh, but look though. So damn, I told on myself, man, I ain't been in trouble with the law in a long ass time. I'm slipping, right? So I told on myself. She called from a official sounding place, and you know, now that I'm a stand-up citizen, I just be answering questions and shit now, right? But so I'm just answering questions, and then I'm like, and then I say, but my bank account. She's like, bank account? You got a bank account? I'm like, who is this? She's like, nigga, this is your insurance. I'm like, oh, I thought this was unemployment insurance.
I see bank. I mean, my rush card.
No, I'm like, hey, no. Luckily, somebody still ain't gave me my motherfucking bank card, so I have an empty account. I'm like, yeah, I got a fucking bank account, and it's empty. I have an empty account. I told on my motherfucking self, like, you got a bank account? Oh shit, who is this? Who? Hey, who Who is this?
Prank caller.
Right. I thought it was the wrong insurance, motherfucker. I thought it was unemployment insurance. Hey, she just got the stating letters and this is IDHAGA.
They were acronym the fuck out of you. They were acronym the fuck out your ass.
Hell yeah, that bitch was from Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm like, oh, you dirty bitch. That ain't the IDHHA. Bitch, that's Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Subsidiary of, brother.
Right.
We had them in their contract right now. Shit crazy though. Motherfucker, you'll be surprised to see how many different motherfuckers handle contracts. Like it'll be this company, but then these will be the people that manage all of their clients. It's nutty.
Like Berkshire Hathaway, nigga. That's how he makes all his billions of fucking dollars. Is he owns everybody that owns everything.
I'm gonna just
he don't do none of the leg work. He just buy the you know what you're doing? Paid. He just buy the company. Oh, you know what the fuck you're doing? Bought. And now they're a subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway, which just increases their fucking presence instantly. So they already was a green company, a company functioning in the black. And now just the Berkshire Hathaway fucking seal on them makes them a fucking elite brand.
Oh, you with Birkin them? Okay, all right.
What?
Here's my social security number. Here's my bank account number. here's the information. Here's the account for my mortgage and everything else.
How come you ain't say so, nigga? Come on in.
Come on in. Hey. Berkshire Hathaway.
But here's the bowl for Americanization right here. While everybody always trying to Francois up some shit to make it more elite. That nigga name is Warren Buffett. Not Buffet. Buffett, motherfucker. Third richest man on the planet.
You gotta say all the letters.
His name ain't Warren Buffet, it's Warren Buffett. That nigga since 1952 has lived in the same $50,000 house and eats the same 2 Big Macs for lunch every fucking day. His name ain't Buffet, it's Buffett.
Hey, look,
you niggas talking about y'all finna go to Target. Buffett.
Hey, look, Bill Gates.
Gates. It ain't Gatis.
It's Bill. Not Bill.
Bill. Right. Not Bio. Not Bio got taste. Bill Gates.
Bill.
Not Warren Buffet.
Hey, look.
Warren Buffett.
Bezos might be a little stretch. I don't know. He might have been Jeff Bezos a minute ago. Jeff Bezos. It was Jeff Bezos before he hit it.
But I think he is something else, though.
Yeah, that ain't from South Africa. No, Elon from South Africa.
Elon from South Africa.
No, I think Jeff Bezos is something, though. He's like Iranian or some shit. He's not a white motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
No, I'm serious. I think Elon Musk is something. I mean, not Elon Musk. Fucking Jeff Bezos is something. He's Iranian or some shit.
I thought he was regular suburban white.
Hell no, he ain't one of them Welsh.
Oh. Hey. Mr.
Yeah, that was my week. Full of nonsense. Full of this Jamba Juice ass motherfucker.
Hey, I noticed something earlier this week. So actually, just last night. So I'm laying in the bed with the missus. We sitting there. She laying there watching The Voice, and Snoop is on there this year. Snoop is giving out death row chains to everybody that he picks on his team. I know somewhere Suge Knight's still trying to find a way to get out. Suge Knight is pissed right now.
Hey, look, motherfucker fucking up my shit. Why you gave him a death row chain?
Right,
hey,
like
trying to give away them 90s chains all year. Dame trying to give away that Rockefeller chain. Snoop out here giving away death row chains.
Hey, but it went from niggas being on the golf course starting goddamn gang fights in golf carts and swinging golf clubs at niggas in death row chains to Snoop putting them on 50-year-old white women. And it's wild because Snoop is the same nigga that he was during that same time.
Hey,
his audience is definitely diversified.
Snoop has definitely did some type of gymnastics to get into the hearts and minds of these other folks. Because he definitely came out here talking about he was finna kill some undercover cops.
Yeah.
He definitely came out saying that shit. He was. I remember Doggy Style being on the ground when they had the steamroller. I remember that.
Hey, what
You
song
remember that?
do you think endured Snoop really to the hearts and minds of the public for real? Not you esoteric motherfuckers, but the actual populace at large.
Probably Drop It Like It's Hot.
Fam,
No,
I heard
he was
Snoop
all
doing
way
some
before
shit yesterday. What the fuck was he doing? It was
he was
some like
on. See,
it was a Christmas song. He was rapping. No, it wasn't nothing but a G thing. It was like Snoop is on this. What the fuck? That's Snoop rapping? What the fuck was that? He was singing, as a matter of fact.
I
Snoop,
think it was that mirror, mirror on the wall.
You think Lottie Dottie?
Lottie Dottie. I think that's the song that endeared him to the populace at large.
fam,
Like,
that was on the album. They was steamrolling.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying after that song, we was all walking around singing Lottie Dottie. Like it was just certain parts of that shit. And then it just kind of.
It wasn't Two of America's Most Wanted.
See, all of these songs that y'all naming, Snoop was already Snoop.
Those are Snoop songs.
Oh, you mean to the hood?
I mean the populace at large. Like
right. I mean, cause shit, it was from Deep Cover.
Deep Cover and Murder Was the Cases put him on our radar. All right, this new cat.
And then Nothing But a G Thing.
Nothing But
White
a G
people
thing.
didn't like him at this point. He was still.
I don't think people like him at Nothing But a G Thing. I think, like I said, Nothing But a G Thing was like his coup. That was like his coup de grace. Like it was his fuck y'all don't like the West Coast. I'm still it. But I think us as everybody who couldn't hate on the West Coast, or like we was hating on the West Coast, people that was hating on the West Coast, I think when Lottie Dottie came out, I think Lottie Dottie was undeniable.
And I'm talking about not to us. We liked Snoop before that.
Yeah, we like Snoop way before
them. They didn't start fucking. Snoop didn't get to this commercial level of notoriety until he started fucking with. It was Drop It Like It's Hot. It was She's so beautiful. I just want you to know that shit. That was the era that Snoop crossed the fuck over. That was weird.
Already with Martha Stewart by the time he did Drop It Like It's Hot.
I don't think so.
Yes, him and Martha Stewart went to jail around the same time. So,
wait, what did Snoop go to jail for?
Oh, what?
When did Snoop go to jail? Snoop ain't never been to jail.
I mean, he didn't go to prison. She went to prison. He went to jail for something. It was something inconsequential, but they went to jail around the same time. He may have only spent a day in jail. I'm not saying he spent any real time.
I'm just saying I don't remember it. If it was like a day. I just don't remember.
Because at the time, it was all types of memes popping out and say one of these motherfuckers is a felon.
And it's not Snoop.
And it's not who you think. I mean, it was wrong because he was a felon too, but
is Snoop a felon?
Hell yes. He didn't went to jail for crack like 43 times.
I did not know that.
Fam, Snoop Dogg was a gang member going to jail like regular gang members from 14 to 19. And then he started rapping.
Hey, look, Mike, I don't know these things. I don't know nothing about Snoop. I ain't grew up in Long Beach.
But that's what I'm saying. You could just surmise that he was a normal person until he got famous.
Yeah, but hey, look, man, them motherfuckers was trying to make music and rap and do all other kinds of shit. I don't put a lot.
That's why I want to know about this whole Bow Wow situation, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking random ass mama just coming to drop a fucking 6-year-old on a 22-year-old drug dealing murder.
I don't put a lot of stock into the legitimacy of their criminal exploits. Motherfuckers say it was a kingpin. I find it more likely they sold nickel bags.
I don't put a lot of stock in the fervence of their criminal enterprises, but I do believe they were all criminals and involved in criminal enterprise.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So I don't believe the extent of any of them saying no. Just because you didn't steal the thousands of dollars that you said, don't mean you didn't steal some penny candy. They're both crimes, and I believe you're guilty of one of them.
I just didn't know. I just didn't know he was a felon. What did you put up on the screen, real quick, producer? You want us to read something?
Yeah, he went to jail for crack when he was 17, nigga. He wrote "Murder Was the Case" in jail for crack.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess that wasn't nothing you put up. It didn't need to be read.
I think she was putting up as we were talking. Times the Snoop has been in jail and not in jail, and
yes. So Martha Stewart did go to jail in 2004, and Drop It Like It's Hot came out in 2004. I don't know if those two had any type of effect, because I think you said it was near the time Martha Stewart went to jail.
Right. I think that's when Snoop did his crossover shit around the Drop It Like It's Hot times. All those. That was we like Snoop. Snoopy.
But the crossover shit was done because he was already a crossover success.
I don't think he was before that. I don't think he was before that. It was a No Limit Snoop, and I mean we like No Limit Snoop.
Man, this shit, they not trying as much shit as you giving them credit for. A lot of this shit don't be tries. Motherfuckers didn't leave what you think a Tupac is in jail. Universal didn't. He wasn't nobody. It's why Death Row was able to get him. Just use your common sense. Ain't nobody left what you think is a Tupac in jail if he could get out. Universal didn't leave him in jail if he was who you think Tupac was at the time. Universal didn't leave that in jail.
But Tupac before jail was Above the Rim, was Juice, Poetic Justice.
Anthony Mackie had been in 400 movies as the star. He's still Anthony fucking Mackie. Tupac wasn't nobody at the time.
I don't think Tupac was a nobody at the time, fam.
He was. That's why they left him in jail.
Okay.
That's why
I thought it was the type of charge that was. It was the type of charge it was, and hey, look, I don't want to touch that motherfucker, and it just took a death row.
They called you. They called you a super predator back then. They thought that of all of us. It wasn't the charges. He was a nobody.
I don't know how you say that, fam. Again, this was a different world.
Hindsight is always 20/20.
I mean, not hindsight though. I mean, in the moment, he was on a different world. That was a big moment for him then. He was a big fucking celebrity, fam. I don't know what to tell you. Before
you don't have to tell me shit. Universal ain't leave a big fucking celebrity in jail.
I think they did.
They didn't.
Okay, all right. Hey, look,
nothing about a culture nor a vulture will lead you to believe that. They are bailing niggas out. They are bailing less people out for worse. Nothing about a culture or a vulture will allow you to believe that, other than the argument's sake.
Today,
and your affinity for Tupac.
Again,
but if you were an alien and you had logic,
I'm just calling out the albums that existed before then. This was I Get Around Tupac. This was
that's your affinity for Tupac.
Mama. Mama was in jail, but we talking about I Get Around. We talking about fucking Pour Out Some Liquor. We talking about all of the
I'm
thugs.
Just asking about your common sense. That was before about your ability to deduce logic and reason.
Those were big songs. Trap was a big song.
Asking about your ability to deduce logic and reason.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Like, these were massive hits.
I'm just asking about your ability to deduce logic and reason.
Are they hits or not?
We never said anything about their hits.
So for you to say that he was a nobody, then it's what I'm having a point of contention with.
Coi Leray has hits. She's a nobody.
Cool.
Glorilla has hits. Nobody's coming to bail Glorilla out of jail.
Cool.
That's all I'm saying. Nobody's coming to bail Glorilla out of jail. And she has tons of hits. Tons. That's all she does is produce hits.
Glorilla has tons of hits.
Everything she's done is a hit.
I know one song she's done.
All of them?
It's 7:30 Friday and I ain't got no man. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else. You talking foreign to me.
It's not in your of the Pam, you don't know Al Jolson fucking movies. But is he not an American icon? So stop using you as the litmus for any fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. You're talking.
Ha ha ha! I've learned how to argue with you, sir.
You're
Ha ha ha
talking
ha.
to me. You're talking to me. I don't know
Ha
what
ha
to
ha
tell you
ha.
about my knowledge of Glorilla. I can't corroborate this shit. You're
What I'm telling you
comparing the
is, you know,
Glorilla
Al
today to
Jolson is an
Tupac of
American
then.
icon. You
I
have
don't
zero.
think it's an equal comparison, but go off.
You have no. It's a more apt because you have far more time to learn Al Jolson, and you don't know shit about that nigga. It's a far more apt comparison. You
I
have
don't think
far
Al
more
Jolson was the
time to
biggest star of
learn Al
Tupac.
Jolson, and you have zero idea who he is. So
I
it's
don't think
very
Al
apt
Jolson
if
was
you
the
don't
biggest
know
star
who
of Tupac.
Glorilla is and what she's done. Yes. Yes. I'm sharp today.
You're not, but okay.
Oh no, this
This
is
is
hey.
sharp.
No. This is learning how not to let you dance out of shit.
I'm not dancing out of nothing. We started by you saying Tupac was a nobody when he was in jail, and that's why he was left. I mean, man, come on now.
I didn't say he was a nobody. I said Tupac wasn't the Tupac that you see. Starting early. I said Tupac ain't the Tupac that you're thinking about. Is why they left him in jail.
Mm-hmm. This wasn't
That's
keep
all
your
I
head up. This wasn't keep your head up, Tupac. That was in
The
jail.
affinity that you have for Tupac's music.
It's just
doesn't
my
negate-
affinity. These aren't massive songs I'm naming. It's just little old me that loves these motherfuckers, and not everybody in the fucking world. My mama know Brenda got a baby, my nigga. Come on, fam. What the fuck we talking about?
Yes. Your mama know a couple Glorilla songs too. Back to that. Yes.
She don't though, but okay.
She definitely does. You gonna hate that she does, but your mama know who French Montana is too. You're not gonna like that.
She don't, but okay.
She does. Ask her.
I know my mother. She know who Puffy is. She don't know French Montana, fam.
She knows who French Montana is. You know why? Because of Khloe Kardashian.
She wouldn't be able to tell you who the fuck Khloe Kardashian is.
All right.
She can tell you soap opera characters. She know them motherfuckers. And she know that girl from that thing. But other than that, my mama's not a very, very hip individual.
I don't
She's
think
not
Khloe
very
Kardashian
up on it.
is hip about being hip. I said Khloe Kardashian, not Kim Kardashian. I don't think Khloe Kardashian is about being hip at all.
To know Khloe, you would have to be hip.
No,
Kim, you just have to be breathing. You know a Kim, you don't have to be hip because she's that universal of a star for whatever reason. But you know her. Khloe, on the other hand, you'd have to be pretty hip to know who the sister is in that situation. That would mean you're hip because you're in the know. She wouldn't know. She'd know Kim though, because she's not hip.
But all right, that's a good wordplay there, but that ain't what you meant when you meant hip. Hip just means something. That's esoteric. That ain't hip, motherfucker. Now somebody could fucking juggle the word hip to mean that like you just did, yes. But that's esoteric. That ain't hip. Hip is the popular shit, not the deep cuts. Hip, that the deep cuts ain't hip, nigga. Hip is the popular shit, the Kim Kardashians. The deep cuts, someone could mean hip to it, but that ain't what someone means when they say hip.
Hey, look, you got it.
I know I got it, nigga. I told you I'm sharp today.
You're not, but all right.
Oh, this is recorded medium.
You say that. You should watch some of these recordings, Phil.
I do all the time with other people.
Ooh. Okay. Now, man,
they always say the same shit.
Why you got them scissors? What the fuck is you doing?
Putting my blunts up,
nigga. With them child scissors.
I'm sharp because I ain't smoked all day because I've been saving my phone because I'm dying.
Hey, look, man, stop using your kids' school supplies to handle your illicit.
I only care school supplies if I bought them for a child. If I bought them for myself, motherfucker, they're just scissors.
No, they still child scissors, Phil. They don't fit your fingers. They don't fit your fingers. They don't sell them in the adult section of scissors. You do got 2 fingers in the motherfucker.
This motherfucker got 2 whole fingers in that shit.
Well, hey, look,
Yes, nigga.
hey, look, hey, look, hey, look.
Put them in there further, nigga.
Hey, look,
Oh.
what's wrong with you, G? You're not supposed to get them fingers in there.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm normal size now, and I'm starting to get back fat. By the way.
Hey, look, I don't know if that's normal. I can't get 2 fingers in the motherfuckers. I don't know what to tell you. Something happening to you, man.
No, these are normal scissors. These aren't child scissors.
You say so.
These are normal scissors. They just short body scissors.
This motherfucker. But they rounded at the top though. That's what made me think they kid scissors.
They're not rounded at the top.
They not rounded? Nigga, that's round in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, close them. Close them.
What?
It's round than a motherfucker.
Children's scissors are round. They don't come to a point, period, sir.
Hey, look.
These aren't round scissors.
I don't know what to tell you. There ain't no grown people scissors.
Rounded here.
There ain't no grown people scissors.
It's supposed to be a point.
I don't know how we argue about scissors, but there ain't grown people scissors.
When they say rounded,
them young adult scissors.
You see what I just said about the I'm almost close to some shit you recognize? When the people say rounded, they mean the sharp point, not that point, not the outside.
Fam. When I say pointed, I mean when they close, it's a point. When they open, it's a point.
I understand what you're saying.
I can go find some scissors right now, and you'll see the adult scissors. They come to a point at the top. You can stab them.
Here's the thing: we're not talking about we're talking about rounded scissors, because clearly you don't know what these are. We're talking about rounded scissors right now. Go find rounded scissors. You see how you can move the goalpost? We're not talking about adult scissors. We're talking about rounded scissors.
Nope, we're not talking about no scissors no more.
There you go.
Because
how we an hour in?
I don't know. I talked about my week 20 minutes.
Has this nigga even told us what's happening during his week? We ain't got no topics other than this man and this tight ass shit that I just put in here tonight. Oh yeah, the Abercrombie and Fitch nigga. Hey,
yeah. Saw that.
Dan Schneider did this shit, yo.
Dan Schneider.
Cassie got her money and got out of here. Dan Schneider did this shit. Dan Schneider said, "Watch this." He said it. He said it when that fucking Netflix shit came out. He said, "All right, watch this." And now everybody calmed down. Everybody looking at Cassie. It wasn't Cassie. Dan Schneider. And he been on a tear on these motherfucking interviews. What he has said, I don't know, because I ain't watching now one of them motherfuckers, but I just know he doing a lot of fucking interviews.
Is he talking to motherfuckers?
Bam. He said, y'all fucking did that on me. Watch this. Now, that's the one interview I saw. That nigga said, what? None of that shit in that Netflix is a joke. Whatever the fuck the name of that movie was. He said, none of that shit is real. I may have been too handsy with my fucking staff, but I wasn't touching
a little ass or something.
No, he said he admit. I mean, you gotta admire a motherfucker that admit abuse of power. Nigga, he said I abused the power.
Look, you kept saying Daniel Snyder, and I'm thinking of the motherfucker who did
on the Redskins.
You thinking of who?
The nigga that owned the Redskins?
No, I was thinking about the motherfucker who did the Batman movie and Justice League and shit.
Zack Snyder. No.
Zack Snyder.
Oh,
we talking about the fat nigga from Head of the Class.
Oh, okay. The Nickelodeon
Snyder. When that Netflix,
that guy,
I raped everybody at Nickelodeon shit came out. He made an interview the day it came out and said none of that is true. Stay tuned. I'm finna tell on everybody. And then everybody started going to jail. But we thinking it's Cassie doing this shit.
Daniel Snyder.
Because of the timing. But Dan Snyder.
Fat kid from Head of the Class. Because that's what I can't use his name. The fat kid from Head of the Class.
The fat dude from Head of the Class that was freaking on Amanda Bynes. Yes. That nigga.
Wait, he
said, all right, y'all gonna lie on me? Don't lie on me. And I won't tell the truth on y'all. And then everybody start going to jail.
Hey, they hit him with the Kendrick.
Nigga, he actually hit him. All this shit is coming from the Kevin Spacey play. That's the nigga who really started this shit. I just posted on my page today. Like, I know S.O.S. ain't big enough yet. Pause. But I want to drop this bomb on Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant is really the first freak that started all this shit of this cancel culture, this Hollywood cancel culture. Y'all remember he got caught doing some freaky shit?
He got caught with a prostitute, right?
He got caught with a prostitute.
He got caught doing the freaky shit in the 90s, and we tried to cancel it. Well, we didn't. We canceled the shit out of his motherfucking ass.
I thought he got arrested and kept going.
Man, he got out of that shit like 10 years later. He bounced back, but he was canceled for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
How he did it was he started dating a black bitch, and motherfucker, that was back then when niggas
thought he got caught with a black prostitute.
He got caught with a black prostitute, but he started dating a black girl in the open. One white man of his status was it? Have you ever seen De Niro's bitch until recently? De Niro been fucking with black women since the 60s. Have you ever seen him with somebody?
No.
Did you hear what Harry Belafonte told Eartha Kitt? I love you, honey. You're beautiful, but there's nothing you can do for my career. And walked off on her motherfucking ass. He was fucking Eartha Kitt. Or that might have been Sidney Poitier, one of them. Harry Belafonte. Can't do shit for my career, bitch, because you black. And he left her. After he just got done fucking. Tell me what you can do for me. Could you imagine them two motherfuckers talking? Come here, Harry. What, bitch?
Look, I don't want to hear Harry. Mid-coital.
I ain't even talking mid-coitus. I'm talking about as he walking out the door. Harry, could you pick me up some Virginia?
I don't want to hear no part of their coital conversation.
No part of that conversation between Harry Belafonte and Eartha Kitt. Them got to be two of the most now. Harry Belafonte, Eartha Kitt, and Michelle walk into a bar. What's the first thing you doing? Walking out, right? Like that's a hell of a Black History Month right there. I have questions for all three of them motherfuckers, but I couldn't stand listening to all three of them at the same time.
Hey, all right. Now, what would you give to all right, the ultimate conflict? Morgan Freeman narrates the debate between Michelle, Eartha Kitt, and Harry Belafonte.
What are they debating about?
about their preference of cheese.
Hell no.
Morgan Freeman and the Allstate nigga.
Voice to ask the question, but I got to hear 12 minutes of answers from the likes of these. No.
Right. Morgan Freeman and the Allstate nigga narrating the debate from Eartha Kitt, Michelle, and Harry Belafonte.
Oh! I got a better question for you. Read it and write it. Here's the question. One go to read it, other motherfucker go write it. Your eulogy. Cardi B, Eartha Kitt. We gotta do this every week. Read it and write it every week. Read it and write it every week. Eartha Kitt or Cardi B, your eulogy.
Hey, look, I want Eartha to write it. If I had Cardi to write it, nah, cool.
God damn, I can't think of the answer.
At least the stupid sounding shit will make sense if Eartha writes it. But if Cardi writes it, it's gonna be dumb and sound dumb.
Read it or write it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's difficult.
Eartha got some sense, and it'll be okay what she wrote, but the way she gonna say it ain't gonna be palatable.
Fam, look. Now it's gonna be smart as hell. Now Cardi B reading your eulogy might endure it. She might endure herself to motherfuckers. Like she might become. She might.
Fam. I don't want to hear that he left behind a legacy. He left behind a legacy of a wife and kids. I don't want you to do that.
Hey,
but my shit.
But do you want to hear? Jacques was a wise man. He loved his children. Do you want?
Jacques was the shit. He loved his kids.
Acting. He was he married an actor.
He made a strong woman and had a beautiful family. Like, no, I don't, why you say it like that?
He was a beautiful man. He was very intelligent.
He was a loving husband
and he was
father.
He was great at coitus. His wife was very well pleasured.
Hey, but you think Cardi's gonna write that about you, nigga?
Yes, I think Cardi gonna write about my dick in the universe. Cardi gonna write about my dick.
Yes, Cardi is definitely gonna write something about this man's move. And Eartha Kitt is going to read it just as
read it in front of your wife, in front of your family.
His member was large and thrusting.
Read it every week, y'all.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going with Cardi B. I think I'm going with Cardi B reading and Eartha Kitt writing.
Hey, look. Now y'all know what y'all done started, right? Because somewhere, somebody is in the AI bot right now trying to get the Eartha Kitt voice on all Cardi B.
Hey, I'm sure they are, and you know where they got it from.
You know, if you hear wet ass,
it's dated and it's live, so y'all see the dates.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but I did get that ring. Like, hey, look. Now I just want a whole series of respected elder black women reading this, singing this ratchet shit. Like, hey, look, have Maya Angelou do some Sexy Red.
Nah,
yeah. Hey, look. That puts you in a bit of a conundrum, right? Because people try to excuse this music all the time, but then if you were to say, do it in Maya Angelou's voice, they're gonna say that's disrespectful. Why is that disrespectful? What if this is music that you're trying to defend? Why would it be disrespectful for me to put these women's voices on these songs?
Yeah, we can't have Felicia Rashad reciting none of Megan Thee Stallion.
I mean, why not? There's nothing wrong with what Megan is doing, correct? Megan's okay. What she says is is okay. It's all right to do. There's nothing wrong with it. So if I did an AI rendition of Felicia Rashad singing the Snake Charmer song, I can't even think of a Meg Thee Stallion song to save my life right now, other than Wet Ass Pussy, and I get it to Cardi B already, so fuck it. But if Felicia was singing some Meg shit, you'd have a fit. Ask yourself, why are you having a fit that she's singing it if you love Megan so motherfucking much? It's not respectable. It's like watching that fucking Trina Tiny Desk realizing like this bitch is way too old to be doing this shit. And then when it started, like, what the fuck is she gonna do here? And she did You Don't Know Nan, and it did not go over very well.
It didn't connect with the audience.
No, it connected, but it just they heard it. I put it like that. They knew what the words were supposed to be. It just didn't. You can like the song and not like this rendition of the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it strikes a different tone when you really have the lyrics.
When you're singing it in a library.
No, like that fucking Scarface easy listening y'all made me fucking endure.
Nah, see, but Scarface has songs that you can listen to in that mode.
Hey, look, you can that Scarface Tiny Desk was the shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like Smile works in that mode.
Right.
It was unnecessary.
Anybody said it was required, but it was still
That's
good.
The whole thing. That's the whole thing. I didn't need a Scarface Tiny Desk. I could just listen to Scarface. You know what that was? You know what Tiny Desk is? The damn band. And y'all fucking don't want to admit that shit.
Hey, look, man, I like the locks on Tiny Desk.
Again, the damn band. And y'all don't want to admit that shit.
I don't know what the damn band is, to be honest.
Oh, you know what the damn band is. Oh, you. I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll make you lick a lollipop.
Oh shit! Yeah. From the
we all like the damn band.
What's the movie?
Wedding Crashers.
It's a lot of movies. It's not just one movie. The damn band is in a lot of movies.
But the one with the candy shop is you talking about the Wedding Crashers.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we all like the damn band. So but it's unnecessary though.
Hey, look,
it's gimmicky. It's gimmicky. It's comical.
Are you hiring the Dan Band to perform at your event?
I'm not hiring Scarface to do his Tiny Desk either.
Hey, look,
I'm hiring Scarface to do his originals.
He did his originals at his Tiny Desk.
All right, never mind.
I don't know what you're saying. Like you
didn't watch Scarface's Tiny Desk then.
He's saying he likes the original version way better, and
I didn't say his Tiny Desk was bad. What I'm saying is it's unnecessary. I'm never going to listen to the Tiny Desk versions of those songs.
But it's not to most concert versions of songs are going to be worse than the album version of the song. I don't want to hear the live version of every song. There's very, very few live versions of shit that are better than the recorded version. Mm-hmm. Marvin Gaye got one. Jill Scott got one.
Whitney got one.
Whitney got one.
T-Pain.
Several of other people's.
I don't know about T-Pain.
Hey, T-Pain's version remix of Clink way better with the live performance than it was the recorded version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna argue with you. Hey, look, that's one.
Yeah.
So to say that it's unnecessary. Okay, yeah, most live performances are unnecessary. I got the recorded version of this motherfucker. You did this shit 50 times and then worked on it for 17 hours. Of course, this is the best version of this shit. How could it be better?
Exactly.
Beyonce got one. Dangerously in Love. Beyonce did that shit live. It was better than the recorded.
Why am I going to subject myself to an hour of worse versions of your songs if I'm not actually at the Tiny Desk or a concert? The reason that you are listening to these subpar versions of the song,
because I get to see you do it. Because I'm watching him do it. That's why. It's the enjoyment of watching Scarface.
You're not watching. You just said you're not watching live. You're not putting on YouTube and going, let me search up the live concert versions of these songs. Listen to what I'm saying. You're not going to open up YouTube and search up the concert versions of these songs. So if you're not at his Tiny Desk, it was no reason to listen to it. I didn't say his Tiny Desk was bad. If you're not at these concerts, there's no reason to listen to them.
I may not have watched his Tiny Desk twice. I didn't. I watched it once though, and I knew what it was. I knew I wasn't catching it live, but it was new to me. I got to experience the actual show he put on. It had value other than the actual song. You got to see him play a guitar. He got.
You know what I think that value is?
To talk about the song.
I think that value robs you of actually going out to see Scarface live because you feel like you have.
Nah, that don't rob me of shit, fam.
All right.
I'm cool. I was never gonna go
to see Scarface. Robs you of actually enjoying shows.
Hey, look, it afforded me the ability to see Scarface because I'm never gonna see Scarface live in real life. I'm not going to most places. Scarface is gonna perform somewhere. I gotta stand up, and I'm not standing up for nobody. G. If he do a festival, bring my chair, then I'm there.
I don't need to placate. I don't know. I guess that's me. I don't need to placate my sensibilities. If I want to see Scarface in that scenario, I'll go see Scarface in that scenario. I won't defeat myself and say, hey, I'll settle for this version of it because I'm not going to do the things to get the actual version of it that I would enjoy.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know what's
talking the difference between me and I guess
other Scarface touring schedule was like.
And he actually did tour with that tiny band.
He did?
Yeah, they came to Chicago.
I made my disdain.
House of Blues.
I made my disdain known that day. It ain't like I'm just making this shit up. I say, why the fuck did y'all try to make me watch Scarface Easy listening. I said it that day.
Nobody's saying you don't like it. We're not arguing that you don't like it.
I liked it. That's not what I'm saying. See, you missed it.
We're not arguing your disdain for this particular modality. Well, I don't.
My thing is the point of it. And
watch the show, nigga.
Robbing you of tenacity. I think it's robbing you of tenacity. The same way I said binge watching shit robs you of enjoying the show. I think placating your sensibilities rob you of tenacity. I think someday you might want to have actually seen Scarface live, but now you feel like you have. So now there's no point. That's my just opinion. It could be wrong.
If Scarface were to do Festival of the Lakes next year, I'd go.
At some point, your current lifestyle may not always be here. You may want to expand your horizons. You may have some money, empty nest, and at that point, you want to see easy listening Scarface. When your kids is 18 and 22 and out, and you got savings and your third rental property, and you're no longer working, and you're like, fuck it, I got this income. He's in Greece tonight. I could fly to watch 60-year-old Scarface easy listening. But having been inundated with access to all of this shit makes you lose your fervor, in my opinion. Something that may have motivated you, giving circumstances changing like all of our lives do from day to day.
You think the access is a bad thing? And okay,
say what?
You think the access is a bad thing?
I mean, access has been proven to be a bad thing in history.
Okay.
Persons are smart. People are stupid.
And it's very true.
Access is killing us, nigga.
I don't know how, but okay.
Overindulgent. You ever seen Wall-E?
No.
Fucking Idiocracy.
I mean, I didn't even want to go Idiocracy. Wall-E was more true to life than Idiocracy. I don't think we'll ever be that stupid. But we can lull ourselves into a false sense of security to a point where it becomes too. We can. All right. The Simpsons, the Jetsons, and Wall-E put it all together for you. Where comfortability can lead to destruction. Where you can inundate yourself with so much access, you lose fervor, you lose testosterone, you lose the ability to go out and hunt. Thought people were living longer. And which one of those realities? People may have been living longer.
In today's reality, people live longer than what they used to live.
No, they don't.
What?
That number is misconstrued because of infant mortality rates. Okay. No, that has long been debunked. No one lives longer now. That has long been debunked. That was because of infant mortality rates. Kids were dying. Like, a lot of kids were dying. So when you add that up, then the average death was at 55. But no, everybody was living to the same age as they living now.
So we talking about life expectancy.
Life expectancy has long been debunked. People living longer now has long been debunked. Okay. Life expectancy appears longer now because modern medicine saves more babies. Life expectancy.
So we talking about. So we just look at. Hold on. So should we look at age of death? And not just the average age of death, like the median age of death? Where do most people die? What age do most people die year over year?
70 for men, 80 for women. That's been the same since the inception.
Okay.
That's what they're saying.
I didn't know that. I thought it grew. I thought we older than we used to be.
No, because of infant mortality is why. But yeah, so I think we are losing our fervor and Wally and all that shit. But I brought up The Simpsons because of Marge. Did y'all see that episode when she had the House of the Future? What the fuck she started doing? Y'all didn't see what Marge started doing and when Homer moved up to the House of the Future?
No, tell us, man. It's like now
she just started drinking.
Start fucking day drinking. That's it. They told you what would happen when you inundate yourself with all this convenience. It ain't the positives that we think it is. I think you robbing yourself of the fervor to go out to see Scarface. I think I'm robbing myself the fervor of a lot of things. Yeah. I'm not just preaching at you, Nick. I'm talking to all of us. I'm never above what I'm saying each week when people get offended. I be talking to myself too. I rob myself of a lot of shit just by being convenient. I got fucking 5 bags of fucking honeycombs right now. You didn't even know honeycombs came in bags, did you? I realized after bag number 2.
You talking about cereal?
Yes. I realized after bag number 2 that I don't like honeycombs as much as having 30 pounds of honeycombs. Like having 30 pounds of honeycombs seems nice until you have 30 pounds of honeycombs. Then it's like, no, nobody eats cereal this much.
I don't think that ever seemed nice.
Yeah, I ain't get that one.
Like especially if it's something that I don't feel is possible that I can effectively eat. Like a 2-pound package of cookies. That sounds great. I could take out 2 pounds of cookies. Pause. But 200? Nah. That don't sound fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, convenience is robbing us.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, he bought bags of cereal.
I mean, when you have like disposable income and you just like all your bills is up to date and you can start spending on stupid shit that you fucking want. I spent it on like 30 pounds of honeycomb. And then I ate like a bag and a half of this shit. It was like, nobody wants this much fucking cereal.
A snack cereal, fam. That ain't cereal. This
is cereal.
That's snack cereal, fam. That ain't cereal.
Are you talking about honeycombs?
Yes.
Oh, no, nigga. Honeycombs is the best cereal.
It's a snack cereal. It's not a real cereal.
Shit.
You don't eat honeycombs to start your morning off right.
Nigga, it was like 10 bags of those. I'm down to 3.
Again, you don't eat honeycombs to start your morning off right. Get some Raisin Bran.
What?
A Raisin Bran, nigga, for what?
To eat.
I guarantee you Raisin Bran got more sugar in it than honeycombs.
I guarantee you Raisin Bran got more better shit than just whatever the honeycombs got in it though. Might have more sugar, raisins and whatnot, but I bet you got more better other stuff than honeycombs.
Raisins got a whole lot of sugar.
Hey, I haven't eaten cereal probably in about damn near 20 years.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Right.
Yeah, I just can't fuck with cereal no more.
You realize grits is cereal, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna do
Right.
Yeah,
I'm talking about regular cereal. I ain't gonna get oatmeal cereal too, I guess.
Oatmeal, all of that shit is cereal.
I'm talking about
we ain't talking about that.
You pour milk in it when it come out of the box or a bag type of shit.
Yeah.
Nah, Raisin Bran, get you some honey bunches of oats or some shit like that. Those are cereals. Those are start your day off cereals.
Y'all do
cereals.
Cold cereals came after the hot cereals, right?
Yeah, I know, but we talking about cold cereal.
Right.
You motherfuckers is discrediting the OG. Like niggas be entitled like a motherfucker. Y'all are discrediting the OG cereal.
We're not discrediting them. We're not putting them in the same category as these breakfast cereals we're talking about.
What the fuck does discredit mean to you?
Hey, look, fam. Discredit means that they're not good. We're not saying they're not good. We're not saying they're not valid. We're not saying they're not worthy. Okay. We're just saying they're not what the fuck we talking about right now. That's it.
That's not what y'all saying. We're having affinity for fucking cereal because y'all don't like hot cereals. Y'all won't allow them into the conversation.
No, nigga,
There's
because
no need to pat your forehead, nigga. That's what's happening.
no, nigga, because I eat grits. I've had grits
cereal.
recently.
That's it.
Well,
That's
we're
cereal.
talking about fucking cold cereal, nigga.
Huh?
We're talking about cold cereal. The cereal that you use with milk and all that shit.
He know what the fuck we talking about. He just
No,
want to
no,
be extra semantical and
I
this
don't
stickler
know
shit
what y'all
that bogs
talking.
down
Wait.
conversations for like reason.
I don't know why y'all talking about it. That's my point.
Because I just randomly said that. I just
You talking
randomly.
about cereal because you brought up honeycombs, nigga.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, you
And
talking
then
about
he
it.
said he ate cereal 20 years. I said, grits is a cereal, right?
But we talking about a specific type of cereal, and you know that. We're not talking about grits and oatmeal. You know that. I know that. He know
and
that.
My shit, and I said again, I don't understand the point of
it down to this shit because you know grits is cereal, right?
Said, to which I replied, I don't understand the point of the distinction, the heat, because it's milk and shit and grits. I don't understand the point of the distinction.
Because you don't have to cook cereal, nigga.
Huh?
You don't have to cook cereal. Pour it in the bowl, pour the milk on it. You done.
The heat is
yes.
y'all problem with hot cereal. Okay.
No.
That's not the problem here, motherfucker.
Crazy ass motherfucking has forced him to say some shit that don't make no sense.
Huh?
Your crazy ass stance has put him in a box. Now he feels he has to defend some shit to say some other crazy ass shit to justify what we talking about when it is just a function of conversation to know we talking about a specific type of cereal, regular breakfast, morning in the box from the shelf that you need milk that is made by Kellogg's or General Mills. We're talking about Captain Crunches, the Raisin Brands, the Special K's, the cornflakes of the world, the Cheerios of the world. That's what we're talking about. But you want to act like we have to bring up grits and oatmeal in the conversation. We're not talking about grits and oatmeal.
I don't want to act like anything. I want to act like it's perfectly okay to mention all cereals. And there's no reason to distinguish hot and cold cereals. What is the point? Is what I'm saying. That's it. That's all. He said he ate cereal in 20 years. I said, hey, you ate grits. So that distinction is moot. I meant cold cereal. Huh? Why? Why do we want to be so fucking different and esoteric? What is the point of distinguishing cold cereal from hot cereal?
Because that's a cereal he hasn't eaten for 20 years.
God, the fuck there. So you really think that not distinguishing fucking cereal from grits and milk and grits and oatmeal, that's being esoteric? That's just not common fucking sense?
No, I think someone saying that they haven't eaten cold cereal in 20 years is saying that for a reason.
Oh, I just said it because you brought up all this goddamn cereal that you had. And I just said, hey, I ain't had cereal in fucking 20 years.
I brought up honeycombs because I have a lot of it. I also have grits, cream of wheat, Captain Crunch, Lucky Charms. I have all facets of cereal. So why we draw the line at hot cereal was my question. Like, why is that?
Because the cereal we were talking about was specifically
you haven't ate cold cereal.
Make it make sense in your head better?
Huh? No, I understand y'all think that I'm the off one in this conversation. I'm not. We were talking about cereal. He said he ate cereal in 20 years. I said, nigga, you eat grits. Oh, I wasn't talking about that cereal. What the fuck were you talking about? Oh, I haven't gotten a bowl and poured milk on fucking rolled oats.
Fam, you're the only person confused by what he said.
I'm not confused. I'm wondering the point. That's not a confusion.
Because literally everybody in the fucking America knows that when you say I'm finna get a bowl of cereal, You finna grab some shit off a goddamn shelf and pour milk on it.
That ain't it. That ain't it. I'm saying, what's the point of a 44-year-old man mentioning that he ain't ate cereal in 20 years?
Because you just started talking about you had this much goddamn cereal.
Right. But you eat grits. So there's no point
Nigga,
of
shut
separating
right,
cold
cool.
cereal
Okay, you
from
got it.
hot cereal. There is no point of separating cold cereal
You got
from
it.
hot cereal, is what I'm saying.
You got it.
You eat cereal.
You
Like if a
got it.
motherfucker say I ate beef, and then a motherfucker just pick out one part of the fucking cow to say he ain't ate in 20 years. Why the fuck are you bringing that up? I ain't cow brains in fucking 20 years. What? You eat beef though, right? Yeah. What the fuck are you? Oh, I didn't know why you were talking about this. That's all I add. That's it. That's it. And y'all took it here. Because I said you eat grits, right? Oh, okay. And then y'all got offended.
No, we just clarified what this type of cereal we was talking about, and we're moving on. You bogged us down here for this.
No, the fuck I didn't. I simply mentioned the grits, and we could have moved on. I didn't bog shit down. Why are you the harbinger of where we get to move from? You didn't have to combat the motherfucking grits. Yeah, I eat grits. All right, so I guess I have eaten cereal in 20 years.
No, you asked us.
I don't understand the distinction.
You asked us why do we make a distinction of the cereal between oatmeal, why we disrespect oatmeal and grits as cereal, and there was no disrespect. There's just different categories. We were talking about a specific type of cereal, a specific category of cereal. We were all on the same page. You brought that other shit into it. We said that ain't what we talking about, and then you said, "Well, why are you making the distinction? Why are you disrespecting those? Why the fuck is it? It's not a level of disrespect to those things as cereal. That's just wasn't what the fuck we were talking about.
Just because you don't see, that's the thing. You do a lot of shit, and you don't know why you do it. You just do things. You are, and I didn't say disrespect. I said discredit is what I said.
Whatever, discredit. My bad.
And that's literally what y'all were doing to hot cereal.
And
y'all were courting it off from cereal. The nigga literally said that ain't cereal. No, we not finna do this. That ain't cereal. That's what his words were.
Nigga, is you fucking the cream of wheat man? Do you and the man from
bog some shit down, and then when I push back or y'all bogging some shit down, think I'm the motherfucker that bogged it down. I said, what the fuck is the point of the distinction? Because I wanted to. Okay, then we could have moved on there. Can't ask me why I asked the question. Answer it or don't.
I could have sworn I said, yeah, I know that's the cereal, but we're talking about cold fucking cereal. But nah,
and then this nigga started arguing with some whole other shit. So I can't capitulate to you and then keep talking to him. Y'all have to get on one accord if you want that to happen. Yes, yes, I could have ended it there. Yes, I could have ended it there. But that's not where he wanted it ended. So I continue to talk to him. So you can't conflate those two things. Yes, we could have ended that conversation there. He could have just ended it there when you said that. But he didn't. That's not my fault. So again, what was the point of the 20-year distinction? That's the only question I asked. We could have answered that motherfucker and moved the fuck on.
He hasn't eaten cereal in 20 years. Maybe he's lactose intolerant. Maybe he just eats weird like he does because he don't. I don't know why we discuss food with this nigga. Number one,
right? There's a lot of reasons. Exactly, right? So now you get into the crux of why the fuck I asked what was the point.
No, I don't.
He don't eat a lot of shit. He doesn't eat cheese, nigga.
He eat weird. We know this.
So why was the?
So why would I mention something that I haven't eaten in a long time? Is that the fucking?
We're talking. We're talking.
Yeah, I'm
The conversation was
All right,
bogged down to what was absolutely necessary. Then okay, say that. We have to just speak about what's because we know he eats weird. He doesn't ever tell us again about any of the weird shit that he don't or do eat.
Mhm.
Like what the fuck? That's where you going with it? It's crazy.
No. I asked where I was going with it. What is the point?
You said what's the point?
Fucking distinction
The point is just
between
to
hot and cold
say
cereal.
to just express the thought that he doesn't eat the cereal and he hasn't.
No, I'm just saying why we didn't have to go down the road, in my personal opinion. But that's not what happened. Y'all tried to distinguish between hot and cold cereal. I'm asking why. That's it. That's all. Why discredit hot cereal? That was it. And y'all got offended.
We did.
And somehow think it be me bogging down these fucking conversations. Why are we bogged down hot and cold cereal? Because reasons. All right, moving on. That's how a conversation goes.
So Stephen A. Smith talked to Jaylen Brown this past week. Then interesting conversation. Jaylen Brown didn't waste no time addressing the quote unquote elephant in the room. Whereas Stephen A said that an unnamed source told him that Jaylen Brown is hard to deal with. He thinks he's better than everybody else, and that's the reason he is not marketable. For that reason, he's not marketable. Jaylen went on to say, "Hey, look, nigga, who told you that? Number one, and then why they tell you that? Number two." I thought it was a rather interesting, particular type of conversation to have with a motherfucker face to face. Thought it was nice. Stephen A, he came out and said, "That wasn't me. I love you. I like you a lot, Jaylen. You my man."
Mhm.
All that. And then they went on first thing after the fact.
Attention problem, right? You niggas is frustrated.
I ain't never did nothing know about it.
20 years. You know how many people you know how many grown men ain't ate cereal in 20 years? All of them. Ask your friends. You know how many niggas can't drink milk now? It can't for the last 20 years.
But nigga, I drink milk all the fucking time.
That's not what I said.
Okay, so you just interjected. All right.
I said, do you know how many niggas?
Yes, a lot of people. You know how many niggas
20 years. And then I said, do you know how many niggas can't drink milk? Those are two separate statements.
Yeah.
I said, do you know how many niggas ain't?
Yes, I know that they're two fucking separate statements. Continue the fuck.
They are. Fucking are. I said, do you know how many niggas can't even drink milk? So that would assume that they can't eat cereal or they go about it in other fashions. How many of your niggas drink milk? Other than me and this nigga, the esotericism is me at 45 having affinity for cereal as much as I do. Lord, that was the strange shit. You not eating cereal for 20 years is apt for grown men. I know a lot of grown men that ain't ate cereal in 20 years. Who do you people talk to on a day-to-day basis? Are y'all coming outside of y'all world in any facet? Because these conversations get bogged down because they are fucking y'all speak from y'all small microcosm every week. And I'm having these fucking arguments with y'all every week about nothing. Go outside, please.
So Jalen Brunson had an interview with Stephen A. Smith this past week where they addressed the elephant in the room with Stephen A.'s comments about the marketability of one Jaylen Brown.
You the nigga just made me remember niggas can't drink milk, and now you looking at me crazy about me saying repeat.
All right, run that pun.
Clip right.
Hey, go ahead, run that pun.
Your emotions for me.
Go ahead, run that pun.
And he got one. And he got one, my nigga.
I mean, what the fuck? I'm trying to talk about a topic. I don't know why you keep bringing this shit up. Why you interrupting the topic to talk about some bullshit?
Oh shit!
Fuck, we doing?
I don't even be in the room half the time.
You're in the room right now.
I'm not. Keep walking back in here and talk about this.
Nice, man. I tried twice. Hey, look, it's 11:30. I'm not gonna do this shit.
Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious.
I put a pun in the chat. Me in the private chat.
Why do skeletons fight each other? Because they don't have the guts.
I'm not even in the room most of the time.
That's not really a pun.
My bad.
It's like. All right, so hey, why did the ghost go to the movie alone? Because it had nobody to go with. See, that's a pun.
I got what you was doing there.
See, that is wordplay. Let's see. What's the best time to go to the dentist? 2:30.
Now, since we cutting this hour short, y'all want to watch what the fuck just happened? Now, since we all here,
No need to waste no more time.
exactly.
And Susan Stilettos, November 2nd.
Susan Stilettos, November 2nd. The Authority, December 1st.
Oh shit, we got a date.
Got a date. Both of those is out there. I posted both of them today. I was active as shit on Facebook today. For me,
nigga, you said 2 posts is active as shit.
Hey, look. First of all, 2 posts and the story, and the story, and my story had music.
Oh, this nigga hit the editing.
Hey, look. And one of my posts had hashtags. I copied and pasted all of them because that's what they told us to do. They said, "Hey, yo, just copy this and then just put it on there." So I did that. Other than that, yeah, I've exhausted myself on Facebook today.
I did. So 2 posts and a story. You reply to any comments?
Not a one. Not a one.
So not a reaction to the motherfuckers. Not.
Hey, look, you gotta crawl before you can walk. Gotta crawl before you can walk. I don't have it in me. The social media shit is not for me, man.
Oh shit!
It is not my wheelhouse. But I'm trying. Well, slightly trying. I guess you can call it a half-hearted effort. I don't know, but the work though, the shows though, is what I put my work and my effort into. So Susan Stilettos, November 2nd, that shit finna be crazy. The Authority, it's a double feature with The Authority and what's the other one? Shit. Can't remember. I'm not in the other one, but it's a double feature.
Oh shit, 2-parter?
Huh?
Ooh. Now is this a spoiler alert that you gets killed?
Oh no. It's not like a sequel thing and nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
It's two independent movies. It's on some you get 2 for the price of 1 type shit.
Oh, so, yeah, that's what's up then.
Yeah. So the Soft Ghost is one. I'm not in that one, but I think it's gonna be a phenomenal project. So they're showing that one, and then they're showing The Authority. I haven't seen The Authority either, but I'm sure it's gonna be phenomenal because I'm in it, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's how it works, right? If you in it, it's gonna be good. Yeah, no. It got some people with it, and I think they did a good job. So I think both projects that day will be well worth the price of admission. Don't ask me what the price of admission is because this is in December, and I'm still trying to get November right. But Susan Stilettos is that shit. That's next Saturday.
Yeah,
not this Saturday, but the next Saturday after that. Susan Stilettos, baby. We out here. This year been moving by fast in the motherfucker.
It has. Hey, I seen some shit. Motherfucker said it was 10 Mondays until Christmas. Shook my soul.
Hey, they ain't never lied. I'm getting together my quarter 2 shit right now, and I realize I'm gonna be doing a lot of Christmas songs coming up. Because I'm trying to get the songs. I'm gonna teach them because what I do in my class is we just make beats, but we'll make new beats. We just do other people's beats.
Yeah, recreating.
Yeah, we recreating beats because we got to use what we got. We use Google Chrome Music Labs for our music class because we ain't got no instruments.
Y'all don't have instruments in music.
No, we ain't got no instruments in music, fam. Hey, look. Last time I did the music class, I made it a reading class, and we just read about musicians and answered questions about them after the fact. I thought it was good supplemental reading because they could use it. But this time around, it's more of a fun. It's more fun. It's more of a traditional, I guess, style music class where we're making music actually. So but we don't have instruments, so we got to use these motherfuckers, and they just make it into song makers and shit like that. But it's fun. I just realized that coming up, I got to get on this Christmas shit. So we gonna be doing a bunch of Christmas songs.
Yeah, it's gonna get the jingle bells on
over my 10 Mondays, and I don't even have 10 Mondays. We got a holiday coming up.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna hold you, fam. This shit is the life. I got a 4-day weekend coming up.
40.
Because the way they scheduled it, right? Saturday, Sunday, off.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, poor car pickup. Tuesday, election. Hey,
Ah.
Hey.
Hey, see, but y'all CPS, so y'all don't get like a fall break, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, do?
At the end of November, we get a week for Thanksgiving.
So y'all Thanksgiving this whole week.
Yeah, we Thanksgiving that whole week. And then we come back for a couple weeks, and then it's, Christmas vacation. Hey, little fam.
Hey, so school went from Thanksgiving break being Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to just Thursday, Friday to whole week.
Monday through Friday. Yeah. Yeah, they yo-yoed it a little bit, and then they overcorrected, but I ain't mad at the overcorrection. Hey, look, they know what they're doing because these days off come right on time.
I get it.
When you feel like you're about to shake a kid, you get a day off. Or there's a day off on the horizon, and you like, I can make it. I ain't gonna hit nobody in the throat. And I'm gonna have a 3-day weekend, and I'm gonna drink profusely, and then I'm gonna come back to school on Tuesday, and I'll be right to educate your children.
Hey, nigga, just like the motherfucker that put the turkeys on Streets of Rage 2. They know exactly right before your boss fight. Hey, you gonna need this, my nigga.
Don't need it.
That's who designed the school schedule.
Mm-hmm. That's who did it. So they know what they own. They put that motherfucker dropped the turkey right there. You ain't never lied.
Always at the right spot.
Never lied. Ninja Turtles, they put a pizza on the board right there, right before the shredder come out.
Mm-hmm. And then after this, sit there and let you have to go fight Bebop and Rocksteady with only half a bar of life. Nah, go ahead, get this whole pizza.
Hey, and these field trips, they mid-fight health boosts.
That's the little one slice of pizza.
A little one slice. Top you off, get you the get you through.
Hey, museum size and industry.
Right. That part. We gonna run that. We gonna learn, but not really learn, because fuck that. I don't know. If I get a class again, I think I'm gonna do field trips a little bit better than I did last time. Last time we just here, look at the animals and leave me alone. Next time I want to do like Candace was talking about how Gavin's class did the field trip, and they did it the way you're supposed to do a field trip. They give you like a little passport book, and you're supposed to go to exhibits and learn things, and write stuff down about what you learned.
Yeah.
Make it educational, because it's a school after all.
Yeah, do a little scavenger hunt.
Yeah, something like that. Just find these things in the museum, type of shit. So I think I'm gonna do that if I ever get a class that I have to be in charge of again.
And I'm back. Did I let you niggas talk long enough, or am I interrupting again?
We wrapping up.
It have to be before I can change the subject.
You could change it whatever you want. So we wrapping up.
That's what I'm asking. Because since I break this shit down all the time, how fucking long do I have to wait?
I was talking about a topic, and you kept bringing up cereal and whatnot. I tried twice.
Again, I wasn't even in this motherfucker. I kept walking past hearing dumb shit. I wasn't even in this motherfucker. Like I don't be every week.
I was talking about you. It's recorded. It's a recorded meeting.
I know. I said I wasn't even
little sentences talking about Jalen Brunson's interview with Stephen A. Smith.
I wasn't even in this motherfucker. That's probably why you felt like you got interrupted. I wasn't even in this motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. I wasn't even in this motherfucker.
I know.
Do you understand?
I know what I was talking about, but you still started talking regardless.
Okay, I just said I didn't know when I left. We were talking about fucking cereal. I wasn't even in this motherfucker. When I came back, I was talking about fucking cereal. That's it. That's what happens every week. I leave and I come back. I talk about what we were talking about. Y'all feel like it's interrupted? I feel like, and another thing about this dumb shit y'all just had me fucking talking about.
But we moved on from it. I moved on with you right here. You were here.
You feel like it.
No, you were there. You saw me move on. You saw me go to talk about something else.
No. What you feel like you're doing
interrupted twice. It wasn't by accident. It was on purpose. You said before that you do this on purpose to derail, and it's fine. Derail.
I said that being facetious because that's what you believed in that conversation. So I just agreed with you. No,
I didn't say it. You said it, but okay. That was what you said.
No, I was agreeing with something that you said in that conversation. And then I told you I do it on purpose. So no, that's not what happened.
Okay.
Yet again, I'm close to what y'all think, but I'm different.
Okay.
No. Fuck. And the shit that be going on, like y'all thinking y'all taking a high road, isn't what this is.
Oh, I'm not taking the high road. I just don't feel like doing the nothing argument. I don't feel like having a big argument about nothing.
Semantics. That's the same thing.
Whatever. I don't feel like it still.
But you're inciting it by going no and then saying some semantic shit. Fuck. Literally, you understand English. You understand what you just did right there. You'll never admit it. But it's a recorded medium. He can just go, hey, yeah, that is what you just did right there. You told him no, and then went and described what he said. That would stop a lot of this. But what happens, though, is you two niggas, when I'm not here, argue. Me and you, when he's not here, argue. Me and him, when you're not here, ha, ha, ha. Don't argue. That's odd. That's just odd. It's odd. And it's not odd that we argue. We don't argue when you're here. It's odd that we argue 100% of the time when you are. That's the odd part. It's not odd that we don't argue. And that ain't a problem with you if you're thinking what I'm saying, if you hear what I'm saying right now. That's not a problem with you. It's not your fault. It's nothing you're doing. It's odd, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's not my fault. That's all I heard. That's all I'm gonna go with. It ain't my fault. Why did he say it's not my fault that did I do that?
Because you're awkward.
It's not my fault. Did I do that? Like, you definitely know you did it. Then you said it's not my fault. It should be, it's not my fault. I didn't do that. It's not my fault. I ain't do that. It's not my fault.
Did I do that? It ain't my fault. This is bad.
He didn't say it's not my fault, motherfucker. This nigga in data Star Trek, it ain't my fault. It is not my fault.
It's just backwards. It should just be, did I do that? It ain't my fault. Oh, yeah. Make sure to check out Cam's EP, Self Son. It's available on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. Make sure to check out his YouTube page where he do story breakdowns on each of the songs on the EP. Dope shit.
The story breakdowns is cool. I'm behind on it though. I haven't seen the last one. I got to check that one out. But it's cool. The insights is cool. Yeah, the insights is cool. I like them. I already asked him all my questions about particular verses on song. Like, wait a minute. What you saying? That's what you meant when you had? I heard you, motherfucker. Yeah, it was kind of like that shit.
Yeah.
He gets personal on this album, and the personal talk is real. He talks some real shit. It's weird. It's weird when you have this access to an artist that talks about personal shit,
and then you
know
remember the shit
talking about.
Yeah.
And so you have a conversation about it, as opposed to like an artist you don't know, and they talk about personal shit, and you don't have the access to that really happened type shit.
Yeah, it's like relating versus recalling. Like you can relate to some shit that somebody else has been through, but that shit remembering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's dope.
That's dope shit from an artist when a motherfucker can tell a story that vivid that it brings the people that were there the exact memories.
Mm-hmm. No, hold on. These ain't my memories. These his memories.
Yeah. His memories of very specific incidents.
Yeah. There are certain things that he experienced. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I don't remember none of that shit. I just know all the people involved.
Yeah.
Type of deal. Like, okay, well, hey, so about that. Was I the only one that caught that? You sure they don't listen to your music? They might not catch that? Feel away? You know you had to have a conversation with them, right? Hey, about verse number 3 on track 8. Was that about me? Well, yeah, it was about you.
Ooh.
Hey, look. Writing verses and so in writing verses and lyrics about people that you know that you still have to go see, and the lyrics be honest. It I think it'll make an awkward Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, look, that's the price of artistry.
Yeah.
When you do it, you don't realize that T.I. had to still talk to these kids after he went on that verse and said, "Hey, I ain't just got 2 little boys,
and that's
I
killing
got a
me
little girl. I
inside,
don't be
eating me
saying
alive."
nothing about."
Yeah. You had to go see those kids.
That part. Now I gotta go listen to some T.I. shit. How could I criticize my daddy on that last verse?
Looking at my own dirt, and you got some. It's wild because earlier today, I was scrolling through Instagram and these motherfuckers played the old T.I. verse that I forgot how cold that shit was. T.I.'s verse on the remix of Field Mob's All I Know. The shit was on the goddamn Greg Street mixtape. That nigga killed that shit.
I gotta
This was like right after trap music, so he was starting to get a little popular, but that nigga was still like not really known like that.
On that serious rapping.
Yeah,
Is
he was
Teflon
still
Don a fucking rap?
Hmm.
He has survived more scandals, I think, than any fucking person in rap. It's serious too.
Ooh.
Touching on your daughter, fucking all type of shit.
Oh, he had a touching on your daughter shit?
He went in with his daughter, 18-year-old.
Oh yeah.
He was the gynecologist with his daughter, and
that was
like he was
topic of
doing way
discussion.
too much with his daughter. They think he's doing something extra with his daughter because why was he in the gynecologist with his daughter? They were implying that he was touching on his daughter. They were implying improprieties. Let's just say that. Let me not say it. They were implying improprieties other than overstepping the boundaries of the father-daughter relationship. God damn, dude, I fucking talk like this.
Yeah, that shit did happen, and it happened. It was a thing, and then it went away.
Sex slave survived that.
Yeah,
every crime, like
all the guns,
all the guns, the implied snitching.
implies snitching, child abuse with his son, child neglect with his kids. Like he
cheating on his wife. Cheating on his wife. Like
cheating on his wife, beating on his
beat up.
Hold on.
He got beat up by Floyd, and nobody questioned his physical prowess about all that boxing shit he be talking.
Motherfuckers mocked him for living off Tiny. They like that was his come up, Tiny. Like that would be a point of contention for most men. Motherfuckers like not celebrated him, but
yeah, gave him props because how the fuck he pulled?
But it wasn't the
detriment. Hell.
Right, it wasn't. They didn't give him props, but it wasn't the detriment that it would have been to any other rapper, man. T.I. has survived. He's weathered.
It was nothing that Tiny was the star and that he wasn't, and we knew she had more money than him.
I mean, eventually he surpassed her. But
he eventually did, but he didn't. Like I said, he didn't catch that. He didn't catch that. You living off your woman moniker or whatever. Nobody said
it. Wasn't even, nigga said it.
Like your castle, she got more bread than you.
It wasn't even a point of contention. Motherfuckers like, your bitch got more bread than you. Motherfuckers like, yeah, King, come up. They was like, yeah, you came up. Nigga like, it could have been Tiny ugly as a motherfucker, but still. Even that, he survived that. Your bitch ugly.
Hey, look, but she didn't used to be ugly, though.
She's always been ugly. She just used to be Tiny.
She was the fine one in XK. I used to like Tiny in XK. That was the one I liked.
Yeah, I was until somebody pointed out her nose.
More than Candy.
Yeah.
It was Tiny for me. Shit.
Yeah.
It was Tiny.
Always, first of all, they were never good looking. The whole group was ugly. That was their thing. They were regular bitches. That's what their thing was. They were ugly. So this is news to me that y'all saying.
I didn't know they were ugly until Biggie said they was ugly.
That was their thing.
They weren't ugly to me before that, fam. I liked them. I don't know what to tell you.
They came out as regular people. When people keep calling you regular, do you know what that means?
Fam, what do you want me to tell you? When I was in the fucking, when was we, 7th grade, 6th grade when this shit came out? When I was there and they came out talking about who can you run to and all that shit, and I saw the videos and whatnot, I was like, ooh, I like that light-skinned one. Oh, shit, she nice. She got mojo running. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't see them as a group as ugly. I saw them as a group, and then they had a fat one, and then that was about it.
They were the regular girls. That they were touted, they were pushed as the regular girls. That meant they were ugly.
I'm not disputing that, but again, in my world, in my bubble, nobody called them ugly.
Y'all got a bubble. Y'all need to come out this bubble. A lot of this shit.
What do you want me to do? What do you want the 9-year-old Jacques to do?
Come out of this bubble.
I'm watching the box. They on there. They look good. To me, at 9, and I saw Tiny in the bubble bath, I was like, oh shit, I want to smash. I want to hit. I want to hit Tiny in the bathtub right there. Yeah, that nigga with that nigga that she fucking with, he don't know what he doing. I'll do you good, girl.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were supposed to be 8-towns, 445s.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But now that you mention it, it was Tiny was fine, and them other 2 chicks are just there, and then the fat one. I didn't. But
4 bitches in do-rags. It was 4 bitches in do-rags.
Hey, but
y'all thought those were sex symbols?
Hey, but also TLC was walking around in do-rags too, and
no, one of them was the one that was supposed to be the rapper. The other 2 were girls.
Yeah, I thought T-Boz and Chili was also buoyed it up until they got the Red album, until they did Crazy Sexy Cool.
T-Boz and Chili always had their midsections out. They were always girls.
All had their midsections out, but then they all wore oversized jerseys and shit.
How's it oversized if your motherfucking stomach out?
Fam, go watch House Party 3.
These were the thing in the 90s.
Go watch House Party 3. They wore a lot of baggy, oversized.
Look at the scale. Look at TLC. One was depicted as girls. One wasn't. Them bitches had on coats, headgear, full leathers. TLC had on baggy clothes of the style, but their colorful cross colors. Midriffs was always out. They were always girls. They were just the fun girls. Escape was the answer to the fun girls. Bitches that will beat you the fuck up. That's what Escape was. Bitches that will fight, have talent too. That's what Escape was. The normal girls. Escape was touted as the girl. I don't want to say girls next door because that means something different. Girls next door. Escape was touted as a fucking bunch of normal bitches.
You can see my screen, right?
Yes. Fam.
Okay.
Yes, I could find.
That's the TLC I knew to start, fam. I don't know what to tell you. This right here is my introduction to TLC.
And what is this one right here? What is the three pictures?
Fam.
Crop tops, right?
You see the pictures that are on my screen, right?
One of the three pictures are what?
One. That's the crazy, sexy, cool era. Oh, you didn't see the other shit that popped up. Hold on. My bad.
Just hit images.
No. I hit it, but it popped up into a different tab and you didn't see it. Now, hold on. These images is what I was talking about. This is how I saw TL. Is it up there? Is it up there? No, it's not up there. No. Here you go. This is how I was introduced to TLC. These were them when I first saw them. Am I wrong? Is this not how they came into the industry?
This is What About Your Friends? Ooh, on the TLC tip. Yeah.
Right. Crazy, sexy, cool. They did the other shit where they took that off and put some tight shit on, had the silk robe dresses and shit like that. It was satiny or whatever you want to call it. But that's when they got there. For me. I don't know. That's my introduction to them. I don't even know what the fuck we arguing about at this point, fam.
Exactly.
I like
exactly.
I like all the TLC. I like the half to a quarter of Escape.
It's just me saying some shit, and you gonna say the goddamn opposite. That's what it is at this point.
Yeah, I thought Tiny was fine until the day somebody pointed out her nose, and then from there she had just been But the rest of them I just thought was there. It was just two that was there and a fat chick. So now that you mentioned,
so this
together,
right
yeah,
here,
I can see them just being the group of average chicks.
So look at the picture I just sent. That ain't a clear difference in them two groups of women. I know it's subtle, and we don't do subtlety around this motherfucker. But it could be subtle and still be clear.
This picture of Escape with all of that on. They look like TLC.
They look like they have on men's clothing. They look like they have on NWA style clothing. TLC were bubbly, colorful, girly. Cross colors. I said that. Cross colors. These bitches was in black, in boots, in socks and shit, mimicking NWA. Like, I understand we don't do subtlety around here, so my conversation is down in minutia every week. But that's what the fuck I be wanting to talk about. The shit, the minutia, the gray area, the shit where the smart motherfuckers actually can create some separation between the average person in the small shit. But we argue about the small. We don't want to talk about the small shit every week. We don't want to talk about the difference between what TLC got on. Well, we don't want to talk about the difference between what TLC got on and what Escape got on. But what we want to do is make ... look crazy for saying that there is a difference. And then we want to go around and figure out every way to make that not a difference.
Fam, you pulled up a picture of them wearing oversized jerseys, and I pulled up a picture of them of TLC wearing oversized t-shirts. I can pull up a picture of TLC wearing oversized jerseys as well, and they're gonna look the same. You picked the black and white picture saying that they don't ever have color. All right, cool. They may not have ever had color, and that could be the difference between the two. TLC was bright and bubbly, and Escape was a little bit more subdued and dark. Hey, look, cool, but they were both wearing big dumbass oversized clothes like everybody wore at that point in the 90s.
I just made a whole speech about subtlety, and you still finna go forward.
I don't get the subtlety. You saying it's
I know
subtle.
you don't.
Your opinion. My opinion is different.
You don't.
My opinion. I don't even know why that's an issue. I have a different opinion than you, but you always want to take these opinions of these differences of opinion and attach them to levels of intelligence. The smart people gonna discuss the subtleties between the novelties.
No, I would like to.
Jerseys and
I would like to.
Jerseys. That's what you just fucking said.
Because it's the truth.
It's not though. It's your shit that you want to say. That don't mean it's true.
No, it isn't. It isn't. IQ tests are based on that. No, it isn't my definition. IQ tests are based on people discerning subtlety, not these broad scoping ass fucking conversations.
You got it.
What the fuck?
I don't know what to argue with that.
You can't argue that.
I won't.
Intelligence is literally based on of discerning subtlety. And that's a very fucking reductive way of describing it. But that is what it is.
Okay.
Now, I just put a bunch of color photos in there. If you still can't discern the subtlety, I don't know what. And of course, you can specifically Google pictures to mimic these. That's not what I did. That's not what I did at all. That's not what you did. And that's not what I held you to. When you typed in TLC, cool. But yes, you can type in TLC looking like Escape or look for some shit. I didn't do that. I typed in Escape. And everything they have in is solid colors, dark for the most part. Form hiding. For one of them was pregnant. That was why they did it in the beginning. One of them was pregnant. So there was a reasoning behind the extra baggy clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But the dark shit was because they were brooding. They weren't poppy, bubbly, Jermaine Dupri artists. I'm not making this up. It's no point of contention. This is where the conversations get bogged down in, because I bring a fact that you don't agree with, and you want to discern that point.
Fam,
that's where the shit get bogged down in. Because you want to be the end all to be all or the harbinger of where we move on it. And I can't defend myself once you try to spread it. That's literally what happens every week. And you think that's me.
That's what's happening right now? That's what I'm doing right now?
What? No, not right now. Not right now, because I'm admonishing you right now. No, you're not doing that right now.
You got it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not doing that right now. Because I'm literally lecturing you right now.
You talking. You lecturing.
Exactly. You don't get to see. You see how you try to.
What? You just said it, and I just agreed with you.
You knew what you was finna do, and you smartened up in mid-sentence, cool? And everybody can see it. You wanted to disagree with the lecture because you felt look. And then you thought about it. Oh, well, he can say whatever he wants about this. He's doing whatever he is. Yeah. People can see you, nigga. You're not invisible.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
All you can say right here, yeah, I was finna create another point of contention right there, and I caught myself. That would be the best thing for you right now. Yes, I was finna start another point of contention, and you was finna go hog wild, so I caught my fucking self. That's what you should say right here. Because that's what just happened.
No, but okay.
You didn't like the word lecture. You felt belittled. You felt small. So you was finna change my dialect. but you caught yourself because you knew it wouldn't be wise. I don't know why you just don't go yet.
Because it's not true.
All right. You're right.
Shit.
So what was you finna do right there?
The thing I did was what I was finna do, and then I did it.
What did you do?
What I said was what I was saying. I didn't have a thought in my mind and then say, no, I'm not going to do that.
What did you say? What did you say?
Nothing.
I
don't even know anymore.
I know.
I don't even know anymore. It doesn't matter what I say. You'll have a point of issue with it.
No,
you'll victimize yourself with my words, regardless of what my words are.
Wow.
You do that. That's what you just did. But okay.
I don't.
All right,
I am the least victimized motherfucker you know. That's the thing.
I know.
That's why these points of contention keep coming up, because I am a bull in a china shop. And sometimes people feel small, so they have to spike and tyke me. You know, like when Spike used to stand next to fucking Tom, and Spike, they didn't realize that the only reason Tom was letting them do that shit is because Spike was standing there. Spike never turned around and tried that shit. Spike never turned around and tried that shit on Spike. That's the shit I don't be understanding.
Hey, is it possible for T.I. to be where Snoop is in 10 years?
You gotta put your mic back on.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Is it possible for T.I. to be what Snoop is in 10 years?
No. I don't think T.I. is lovable. He doesn't have a characteristic that is going to endear him to people, in my opinion.
Why does he keep getting away with shit that would have got Snoop fucking killed? Which was the point of the conversation I brought up.
Why he keep getting away with it, I couldn't tell you. Because he's little? I don't know.
So why do you think what you just said then?
I don't think he'll ever be what Snoop is because people don't like him like that. We may dismiss the things that he do and not actually see him as a threat. So we that's T.I., whatever, forget about him. Because he's little. And that little Spike in what's the little motherfucking dog name? Whatever that
Spike and Tyke.
Right, like that Spike and Tyke shit. Nobody really gave a fuck what Tyke did. You can do whatever and just, okay, whatever. And you move the fuck on. You never hang up on it. You'll never be all that bent out of shape about it.
But that's because Tyke was only chasing Tom up a greased pole. What if he actually bit his ass? Do you think Tom would be so forgiving? T.I. has done some pretty horrendous things. I understand it's cool to say he's small, but the things we just said he's been accused of aren't that forgivable. So we can try to gloss over them. But again, he's been accused of touching his daughter. Like, if that isn't affinity for somebody, it's cool for the joke to say he's small. But why do the populace at large keep letting him get away with things that they would have crucified most for? So him asking, could he be Snoop in 20 years? I never thought about that, but certainly. What about Snoop 20 years prior isn't T.I. now?
The thing about Snoop is this. Snoop came out in about 1990, 92, somewhere around that realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the times have changed, is what you're saying.
Snoop, not the time of change. And what I'm saying to you is this. Snoop's transformation happened circa 2004. That was roughly 14 years after we were introduced to him and we saw the trajectory. He did it. If it was going to happen and you were going to be endeared, you would have been endeared. If you were a person that could be endeared, you would be endeared sooner rather than later. T.I. has been around now for 25 4 or 5 years at this point. And he hasn't reached that level of endearment with all the TV shows and all the trying attempts to be somebody, present a different person than the person that he is. He's not endeared himself. Snoop never changed who Snoop was. Snoop just went around smoking weed, being tall, and a gang member. And then people gravitated to him, who he was, and they did it sooner rather than later. His second act of his career was that. T.I. never had a second act to his career, even though he did get into acting, but there was no second act to T.I. There was no change to him. I don't care about the he put on the suit, but there was no real definitive, oh, this is a different kind of a T.I. than what we were introduced to. There was none of that.
Hold on. Let me interject. That
So the person that there was none of that. So he didn't get the endearment from a transformation or a longevity of being that person that we gravitated to. So you're not gonna get it. Snoop got it because he was the longevity of that person, and we gravitated to him. Snoop didn't change, and I ain't saying that you got to change for a motherfucker to fuck with you, but it got to be a like.
Well, why can't he be the long-standing person that he is?
Because his stature has only went down since he's been out.
Hold on. I would disagree because
definitely disagree with
that. You gotta remember, T.I. was in the goddamn Marvel movie. T.I.'s in the MCU.
Yeah,
and he had a pretty featured role. Like he wasn't. He wasn't
essentially his last showing to the public too.
You said what?
I said that was essentially his last showing to the populace at large too. They're not inundated with this bullshit with his son like we are. That Marvel shit was probably the last thing white folks heard about T.I. So why couldn't his 20 years he be Snoop? Because his ascension is slower?
Because he's not I don't think if he isn't caught by this point, he's not going to catch. I just don't think that. Could he catch? Is it a possibility? Is it a fathomable thing? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen? No.
Mm-hmm. And I'm asking because there's a poignant question to me now. Why is he getting away with the shit that I think would have crucified Snoop's career?
You mean like
if the correlation isn't relevant?
You ain't like the answer. I told you that nobody sees him as that.
I'm asking a whole different question.
My bad.
That's a whole different question. I'm trying to flesh this shit out.
Ask it again.
Then why? Okay, first we might have a difference of opinion there. Do you think Snoop would have survived any of these scandals that T.I. has withstood?
He's withstood a murder charge, fam.
A murder charge, not telling on somebody. That's something different. Kidnapping with his wife. That's something different. Snoop has been a family man. We decide he has other monikers that got him here. So there's other things. Snoop ain't never got caught cheating on his bitch. None of that shit. There's other reasons.
He did get caught cheating on his bitch. It was some white girl that posted all of his shit out there.
I know he got accused of things. I know he got accused.
He did that shit.
Did he say he did it?
She had the pictures with the nigga, didn't she?
A lot of people have a lot of pictures with a lot of people. I don't remember that
ever coming to any not out and about on the catwalk somewhere. I'm talking about in the house, in the crib, snuggled up together, nigga. Pictures.
I don't remember those. I remember some white bitch on the couch.
Everybody was fucking back
on
in the day.
Couch. Right. Everybody was with this. Yes, that white bitch. Everybody was with that bitch. He wasn't. I don't remember no bed picture. Not to say it didn't happen. She was hugged up with him at a couch at some thing that they was all at.
Hold on. I don't think that would bring Snoop down because Snoop came to the goddamn BET Awards with 2 chicks on leashes.
Fam, once Snoop became a family man, he became a family man. Don't take this gangsterism shit to heart, because white folks ain't. They ain't scared of you niggas. Y'all believe this shit.
I'm saying if they was gonna cancel him for some shit like that, they would have did it for that. So I'm saying that I think he could have survived that.
I'm speaking specifically to the ethic that they think he's a family man, and he's speaking to the counter to that. So yeah, what you saying is true, but that was before he had all of this family, Snoop, Uncle Snoop, football coach. He transitioned into a different person at a point, a gang member to a safe nigga. So in that regard, T.I., I still don't think Snoop would have weathered any of the shit that T.I. has weathered. Tiny ain't never been T.I. and Tiny ain't never been the poster children for a loving marriage. Snoop and his wife has. T.I. and his children ain't never been the poster child of a family environment. Snoop, his wife and his children has. I still don't think Snoop would have weathered any of those storms that T.I. weathered. Why? That's the question I'm asking. Do you think Snoop would have weathered those storms? That's where we had to start there, because we got to find where we disagree.
Weathered a murder trial.
Right. But I don't think that's
he also weathered infidelity with his wife within his marriage. He weathered both of those storms and came through. He did. I think the infidelity part came after Snoop was the Martha Stewart friend.
Right. It was way after he was Snoop already. I'm still giving it to you, pause. But I don't think that happened the way you're saying it happened. I think some white bitch tried it, but she was with everybody and they slapped that shit down. It never became a point of contention that you're using it right now.
I didn't say he assaulted a person or forced himself on somebody. I said that he was outside of his marriage.
No, accusations ain't outside of your marriage. Kevin Hart caught outside of his marriage. Snoop being accused by the call your daddy bitch ain't the same. I don't even think the public came to the agreement that Snoop was cheating. Like, nobody said this but that white bitch. And now you, because of the argument we're having right now. But I don't think anybody at no point ever confirmed that. Just like Becky with the good hair. That will forever be a fucking rap myth.
It's not a myth. He did it. Yeah. He admitted to it. Everybody know he cheated on that girl. That's why he got his ass.
He did that shit once they saw the fodder in the fucking. Nobody admitted to that shit once the money started rolling in about it. Oh, y'all finna listen to us behind it. Then she put some shit on her shit. Becky with the good hair. We still don't know if that shit is real. Now motherfuckers talking about the bitch got killed and was pregnant. Nobody knows if that shit was real.
I don't know about none of that shit. I just know that.
Yes, because you, again, won't come out your bubble. That shit has progressed. Becky with the good hair has progressed. She is now named Karen and she's dead. Yes. Some Karen Smith or some shit. Tasha K. Fucking everybody has been talking about this dead white bitch since Jaguar Wright.
Okay.
So why is T.I. why is he withstanding any of that shit?
You rejected my answer already, fam.
So he was short. I thought it was just a joke. I wanted your real answer.
No, I was because he was.
Oh, you were serious that because he's short.
He's not threatening.
Okay, that was your real answer. My apologies.
He's dismissible.
And people just I thought that was your joke answer. I didn't know that was your real answer.
Yeah,
my apologies. I didn't know.
Dismiss him.
I think it's because maybe it's people have a lot more access to T.I. Like the nigga had
they don't have any
expectations
for the nigga.
Huh?
He had no expectations for him, so there's nothing for him to ruin.
Yeah, that is
he
true.
posts in that motherfucking that gray area of people that we really don't give a fuck about. So even when he gets in some shit, the shit don't be salacious enough for us to finally give a fuck about him. At some point, he's gonna get pushed over that precipice, that cusp of giving a fuck. Hopefully, it's not in a bad way. I think he's just forgettable. And so his crimes have been forgettable. His indiscretions have been forgettable. His movies, forgettable. His roles in them, forgettable. I don't think he's short and motherfuckers not scared of him. I think we don't care. I think as humans, we don't really care about other humans. So we act like we give a fuck. and we can make it seem like it's one thing, but logic, when a fucking person uses logic, no matter what a motherfucker is saying, their actions will show you. When a motherfucker use logic, they don't have to take your words. Your words are worth a grain of salt.
So why do we give a fuck about anybody then?
We care
based on
about
what you're
people
saying
for different reasons. I didn't say anybody. We don't care about him. That's all I said. We don't care about him. We care about anybody. We don't care about him. But I further went on to say that logic, people use logic and deduce things. And it don't matter what a motherfucker is saying, to the contrary or otherwise. Logic and the way shit is framed in people's actions, despite their words, despite how well they think they use their words and mitigate fucking sentences and mitigate and double talk, people use their own discernment to judge actions. And people just don't give a fuck enough of a fuck about T.I. to judge his actions just yet. That's what I think. Not that he's short or anything. I think, motherfucker, he's just not that big of a celebrity yet. I think Snoop crossed that because of shit that ain't had nothing to do with him. And he came in with the Big Bang.
So
he came in
is the reason why he can get away with it and T.I. can't. Well, I don't know. So wait,
celebrity is why Snoop can't get away with it.
And why T.I.
Because he's judged with a heavier weighted spoon. The celebrity comes with a heavier weight. That's why he's under a bigger microscope. I don't think people are looking at T.I. with any type of fervorness. I think people pick apart Snoop, and then when it's all said and done, he's doing Snoop. So he's done nothing outside of the character that he's created. T.I., on the other hand, ain't been studied. He's not been broken down. He's been broken down incidentally, based on the incidents where he comes to the public thought. Fans aside, now you're gonna have fans of people and people who dig and keep up with T.I., but the populace, the fucking people in general, I don't think keep up with him in any particular tick or tiny, and that's why he's able to get away with it. Once the motherfucker start watching him with any type of regularity, the world start watching him with any type of regularity, then he won't be able to get away with that shit. I think it's just a nature of the beast that it's been this long. And I think that's fucking in his best interest that people haven't dismissed him in 25 years, because he's done everything known to man. Everything known to man. And I think he may, if he keep his fucking nose clean, I think he's prone to be the next Snoop in 20 years. Shit, who the fuck else?
The next Snoop, but he'll be 40 something years into his career at that point. Snoop was
okay. He's a late bloomer.
Yeah, the next Snoop, I don't know. We'll see. DC Young Fly, money on him.
I mean, but what would make him Snoop? DC Young Fly ain't did shit.
People love DC Young Fly.
That's why. All right. Well, let me ask you, what did you mean by Snoop? You talk about a criminal, right? A motherfucker, well-known gang member, criminal, turned a household name.
Yes.
I don't think DC Young Fly. I was talking to this nigga. He didn't want to pose the question. I don't think DC Young Fly embodies what Snoop embodies.
I mean, like
he came up a criminal. Don't shy away from that past. He's not what you would traditionally think of when you think of a crossover entertainer. But I think that he is going to be I would wager he'd be a household name in the next 5 or 10 years or so. He just needs another break.
Will Smith wasn't thought to be a crossover entertainer.
Okay, well, hey, look, I just gave you my shot, my person, G. I don't tell you.
I mean, like Snoop, when Snoop began his career, he was looked at as a threat,
as a pariah. That's what I'm saying. You're not talking about just a motherfucking nigga, just a black person. You talking about a pariah. You talking about a fucking scoundrel to fucking to Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart would have crossed the
particular
street.
trajectory. So I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Martha Stewart would have crossed the street
black.
in '93 when she saw Snoop.
That nigga came in as a tried murderer. Murder was the case that they gave me. So I thought that was the point of that. You see why I don't understand the point of cold cereal and how the distinguishing between cold and hot cereal?
No.
But they both fucking cereal. See this Snoop distinction? He was a fucking murderer. DC Young Fly didn't come in as a murderer. He just came as a hood nigga. So
Okay.
I wouldn't put them in the same realm. This is why I asked the question that I asked.
Don't. My bad. I don't have a direct one-to-one comparison. Then I don't have a motherfucker that was coming in as thought of as a murderer, and then you're going to be thought of fondly in traditional suburban households in 15 years. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, can we see Lil Durk hosting the 2040 Olympics?
No.
I didn't even think about it. I would see, and it's the craziest shit. Even though you said in 20 years, hookah, I still wasn't thinking about none of these cocksuckers. I was thinking about everybody from our generation. Still, I'm glad you said Young Durk or Young Durk, Little Durk, whatever the fuck his name is. The voice,
yeah, Lil Durk.
Lil Durk.
Yeah, our generation. I think.
I don't think it's really in Durk's heart though. I think that's the point. I think Durk is like T.I. I think Durk is close to the T.I. and doing things that he deems will get him to Snoop in 20 years. I don't think Snoop tried to be Snoop in 20 years.
No,
I think Snoop just did Snoop and said fuck everybody until that became a thing. And I think now everybody's trying to become Snoop, and that will never create another Snoop.
Yeah, because I don't think 2005 Snoop would believe what 2024 Snoop is doing.
No, 2005 Snoop was signing with people he didn't like, trying not to get killed.
That wasn't 2005 Snoop, but okay. 2005 Snoop was beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl.
Hey, God damn.
Hey, bud.
That don't feel like 20 years ago.
Hey, bud. He loved No Limit.
Was that on No Limit when he did that?
No.
Okay.
That's not who I was talking about.
All right.
I was talking about The Beautiful. I was talking about when he signed to Interscope. Back to Interscope.
Okay.
He signed with people he didn't like.
That's what you said. Okay, I got you now.
He signed back to people he didn't like to get back in the good graces of motherfuckers and start. He became a Rastafari and he started.
I didn't know he didn't like the people with Interscope. I didn't know that was a thing. This is news to me.
Them the motherfuckers that robbed.
I didn't know he had an issue with his contract other than I was with Suge and I ain't fuck with that nigga no more because I had to sleep with a knife and fork set under my blanket on the airplane.
Oh yeah, it was that and everybody got a problem with their contract from back then. Everybody. It may not be the crux of what they talk about from day to day, but none of them niggas was getting paid. Yeah. Everybody got a problem with their contract. Every single one of them motherfuckers.
I ain't even
arguing. Soulja Boy was the first nigga didn't have a problem with his contract because he got that ringtone money. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck about his contract. And then that's when the 360 came out. They're like, no, nigga, you will never, not another nigga will never do that again.
Ringtones too, nigga.
Yeah, ringtones too. And concert tickets too, nigga, and t-shirts too.
You selling cups? Want those also?
You kids got fat while we start.
You got fat while we start, nigga. 6 months of Soulja Boy ringtone, nigga. Hey, have y'all realized that and this is y'all haven't, and this is probably why we have such a conversation that we have. The shit that y'all be putting, so it only be like for 4 months, 5 months.
Tupac was dead in 8 months. 8 months. Now y'all think that fucking death row shit was a whirlwind of years from the time Tupac was released and signed. Tupac was on death row for 8 months.
Nobody's disputing that, fam.
A lot of people dispute that.
Oh, okay.
Lots of people dispute that.
All right.
A lot of people feel like that shit was a very, very long time.
No, he didn't make it a year before he got killed. Because Machiavelli came out, he dropped 2 albums in 1 year.
Machiavelli came out
now, but the way people
died.
talk about them times, you can tell that they don't know that was only 8 months.
I think it's because of the amount of shit that happened in that time frame.
No. I'm talking retrospect. People now still think Tupac was something different 8 months prior.
You back to the Tupac wasn't a star thing before.
No, I'm not back to anything. I'm just saying they think he was something different 8 months prior. That's all I'm saying. They think a lot. They think less happened. They think less happened in that 8 months than really did. Or they think because of that 8 months that was the culmination of his career. See, we conflate a lot of shit.
Those 8 months were the culmination of his career.
Time. That's why fucking Einstein.
Those 8 months were the culmination of his career. During that time period, he put out the most prolific music of his career.
That's not what I meant by that fucking sentence.
Oh, what did you mean?
Yeah. Hey, this is why you don't let everybody in the police station without a lawyer.
What did you mean?
What I meant was the 8 months that we feel about Tupac, people thought it was his whole career. You're right. Everything we thought about Tupac happened in that 8 months. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my fucking God, I'm glad that was recorded.
I don't know what he think just happened.
You don't know. I know you don't know.
I'm confused. That wasn't the biggest part of his career, those 8 months?
It was.
That wasn't when he put out All Eyes on Me and then Machiavelli?
It was.
That was a diamond album. That was the peak.
It was, bro. I'm agreeing wholeheartedly. You don't know what you're fucking up for yourself right now. I'm agreeing with you wholeheartedly right there. I'm not going to even tell you what you fucking up to have another pointless argument, but I'm glad you're doing this.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly. That 8 months was the crux of Tupac. Yes.
Peak.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Peak.
Same shit I've been saying for fucking months.
The peak, yes.
No, not the peak. Not the peak. The crux. Oh, now you hear what you're saying, so you want to get in front of it. You're right. You're right.
You got a pun yet? It's 12:35.
I thought I was good with the why did the ghost go to the drive-in by itself?
Oh, you was gonna let that ride? That was gonna be your one? Oh shit.
That was over an hour ago.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Y'all fucking awkwardly did it for like 45 minutes. Awkwardly shut this motherfucker down and never shut it down. It's the only reason I came back. I listened to you motherfuckers. What the fuck was that? Like, when a motherfucker touch on something, when a motherfucker stole some shit and they want to help you look for it, that's what y'all sounded like for like 45 minutes. That's why I came back. Sounded like two guilty motherfuckers trying to carry on a conversation that should have been ended. Literally, y'all should watch it. Sounded like two motherfuckers who didn't know what the fuck to say and the conversation that had ended a long time ago. That was just talking just because the motherfucker said, shut the fuck up. And so now these two motherfuckers just gonna keep talking. That's what it sounded like. And that's why I came back in here. Motherfuckers just gonna figure out another word. Who says, because a motherfucker, nobody told y'all to shut the fuck up, mind you. I'm just making an analogy right now.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We've been here for 2 hours, 49 minutes, 6 seconds. It's 12:36 now in the AM. We the SOS podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this motherfucker. Because you've been in this motherfucker. But now,
Where the fuck is drunk at?
I don't know. He ain't been in a
Who the
while.
fuck is
Appreciate y'all. We out.
he gotta be in jail?
Good night.